possible. Actually, it's
No.
just a marble.
Okay.
You want just a marble.
I started the recording, by the way, so meow.
That's
Hi.
fun.
Oh, jeez.
I love it the round that I'm actually doing decently is the round we have to start.
Hey, Brett.
We give you good luck.
So hurry up.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just screw it.
Yeah, Brett, it's your fault,
Don't
Brett.
play your game.
Yeah, Brett, screw you.
I'm getting
Yeah,
mixed
Brett,
messages.
it's the dice. You guys
Also, my teammates don't know how to play the game.
Oh, jeez. That's lovely.
But I got 3 kills in a row, so who cares?
Woo.
Woo.
Anyways, boop. And boop. Wait, that was the wrong button. Totally the wrong button.
Who's in the bill? That's whoever this is going to get named.
Alright.
Oh,
I is
motherfucker.
back.
Okay.
I will mark
Guys,
in real life as well.
Oh, I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay, so we have Brett in here, we have Zenda, Chappie.
Shake. It won't change on my thing, though. I don't know how to do that. Oopsie.
Alt tab.
So, where is... Well, I'm just gonna stay monster. So, monster.
If we get
Oh,
started
God.
early.
Fucking bullshit ass dice.
Speaking of which, while we're waiting, might as well.
No habla.
Alright, I'd like to activate my trap card.
You failed.
Now go
I
into
did
the
well.
timeout box.
I'd
Basically.
like to activate my not
All
get
the
beat up by
shadow
tiefling card.
Also, whatever happened to that channel? Oh, missing. There it is.
I don't know why I'm setting up all my d6s when I'm not playing my wizard.
Should I use actual dice?
I can use actual
Bitch, I don't know.
Well, I don't feel like getting up. I'm too comfortable.
That's the spirit.
Also, I don't know where my backpack is, which has all my dice.
Here, I'll roll for you.
Aw,
Oh.
rhythm bot
Thank
didn't
you, that's
even
a lot.
work.
Oh no.
Wow. Being in, you're gonna get nothing but ones.
You know what?
Come
Fine.
on,
I'll
guys.
go
Here we
grab
go.
my
Here we
dice.
go. Redemption. 3.
That somehow works.
Nice. Okay.
Probably because we're gonna be copyrighted.
Nah, I'm recording the entire thing anyway.
Oh yeah, true. Woo.
Okay, so where let's see. What do you guys? What happened last? Let's get a nice refresher from you guys, and I can see if I need to add anything.
Well, Ferns, Brad, and Damien went and visited the Smiths, and we're just kind of going into the well, are we starting from the beginning or what we last did?
Either way, what
Last
if
thing I
you
remember
want to
was
just
Brad
do
and them
a
trying
pretty
that new
quick
skill.
synopsis of everything, and then where you guys last left off.
And, well, Damien kicked Ferns' ass in a duel because that was fun. What else?
And basically, you guys just explored the town. You were talking to a bunch of people, and that's honestly it. There wasn't anything too exciting.
Well, we were learning about the Goblin
Yeah.
War and stuff.
You were learning about the Goblin War. You were learning about the great hero of the Goblin War, which was Shredrig. You learned that you talked to the Revi. So you kind of got a little bit
Trusty thief
from him. You released Tavian the Brave. So he's now, and you asked him to join your party. Well, allowed him to after he said, "Can I join you?" then you just basically went to some of the other merchants. So just as a recap, places you've been to: 1, 2, 5, 7, somewhat 9, 11, 13, 20, 21, and 23.
All right.
And for the sake of myself and for everyone else, you guys have kinda sorta explored enough of the town that I'm going to reveal the entire map, if it will let
Ooh,
me.
fun.
The entire map.
Yep. Here you go.
Oh my god,
Okay,
too much
cool.
enhancing.
You guys have explored enough that you have essentially unlocked the map. Congrats.
Yay.
Da, da, da.
Da 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 da
Achievement
da da
unlocked.
da da.
So pretty.
Okay.
Da.
So, you all meet up, you meet up back in the town square, you kinda sorta rejoice about all the great things that you guys have done, all the great things you guys have seen. Everyone is essentially back up to speed, and,
I got
actually-
beat up by a girl.
I did too, but less
Yep.
severely.
Well-
I'm in love.
Also, what's your character? Carl. Hey, Carl. There's a nice store who'd like to meet you at one of the Smith shops back there.
All right.
If you remember.
Yes.
Yes.
That was,
Yeah, the guy looking for a date.
Yeah. And he seemed interested in you, so.
that's sure. Just
You,
gonna
you
dismiss
gotta take
that.
one for the team, bud.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'm also gonna take some time right now to basically show where you guys have been. So I'll mark that with blue currently. So, is there a better shape than this? Like,
Is there a quadrangle?
Just do red X's.
that's great shape. All right. So you guys have been to 1. You guys have been to 2. You have been to 5. You have been to 7. You have been to 9. But that's going to be a much smaller dot. You have been to 11.
I feel like there's something at 9. I feel like you're saying something
13.
about 9.
Well, they basically, you guys walked towards 9 and then just like bailed. So you've seen it, but you haven't really gone inside
I'm
or
burning
anything
it
like that.
down.
Oh.
20, 21, and 23. Oh, 23. Right. Okay, so that is where you guys have been.
All right.
So where would you like to go? What would you like to do? What magical things await you on
Got a
today's
feeling
journey?
we should go to 9.
I mean,
Nine.
you
We
can
have
you don't have to.
I'll go-
I'm just saying you like walked in. That's about all you did there. So.
I'm going 6 because I have some things to pick up.
Oh, actually, I think you guys went to 6 as well, and I forgot to mark.
Yeah,
that off.
we did.
If we
Yeah.
have them, I'm gonna go to 12.
I want
5,
6 because I have to
6.
buy stuff.
Yeah. let me mark off 6 again.
I'll go
So.
to 12 with you.
I travel on to number 12.
Okay. We shall go. Okay, where's everyone going? Let's just put everyone. Tavian's gonna follow Shank.
I'll go to 12 with them.
Okay. So you guys are all going to 12. All right. And what about Brad? No last name. Oh wait, is this or is
12.
this? Okay, you're there already. This is Carl Oathborn, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Carl.
I'm with Ferns.
Yeah, you're coming back to the shop.
Okay, you're gonna come back to the shop. So we'll start with the shop because that shouldn't be too difficult because you guys have already been there. All right.
Shopping spree!
So you guys,
Exactly.
Ferns and Carl end up going back into the trading post. And you are again greeted by Rumden. Why, hello! You're back! I knew you couldn't resist that ram. It's the most prized ram, I'm telling you. I got that ram for you. It'll make all your dreams come true.
What is this ram you speak of?
Oh, it's a portable ram. It can take down any doors. Ladies love it.
Oh, a battery. Yeah, you know, I'm sure Carl here would like it.
Yeah. He looked like he was so thrilled to see it last time. Like, this thing will solve all your problems. You got a door you don't like, it's down. You got a window, slam it into it. Anything you need, this ram will take care of you.
This is such a desperate sale.
It really is.
Act fast, quantities won't lie.
So, what can I help you with?
I have a bit of a shopping list I need to get done while we're here, if that's all right.
Oh, okay. I got everything you need. Everything you need, you come to me. I'll take it. I'll deal with it, and you'll have an amazing time. Guaranteed.
Let's hope you do. Okay. So first off, I need a few glass bottles, like 3 would do.
Okay, I can deal with that. We'll total it up at the end.
Okay. So a hunting trap.
Okay.
Some fletchling and arrowheads.
Okay. Let's see if he has. I don't actually know if I have any. Okay. We'll see. So, let's see. How much do I want
me
this?
just to type you up the list?
Honestly, if you sent it to me, that would be great. It would make my job easier. Especially with quantities, so I can just...
Yeah.
Cause...
The best part of the session today.
Yeah.
The shop list.
Yep.
And the fact that I may or may not beat this man's head in.
So, while he is looking around trying to find everything he needs, what can I get you? I see you're a man of the oath. I got some nice holy symbols over here I can get you.
Yeah,
Oh, just think, you could take the holy symbol, put it on the ram, and then ram people with your holy symbol.
That sounds like so many levels of blasphemy. Not only would I be offending my god, but every other one in line. Yes, I mean, fantastic idea. Truly, you're creative. That's about the best I can say about you. I'll pray for you.
Okay. Maybe you don't enjoy the ram, okay? But, what if I give you this limited edition ink pen? So you can write to your god, you can send her letters, so you don't need to just think things, you can actually send them to her? Or him? I don't know what you worship, but...
What do you think a god is exactly?
Well, a god watches over you, and to think about it, they always have to, see what you think. They always have to answer your prayers. Why don't you just send them a letter? It makes it so much easier.
Is thinking about things not your strong suit, or
I'm just trying to help. I mean, what if you use this ink pen? It's an adorable ink pen, limited edition. We only have 12 of them.
Oh, only 12.
And these pens, these pens, you could use them to spread the word of your god, too. Not only could you write little, letters about things that you want. You know, I know all the kids do it these days. They always write, they send the letters off, and magic things just come down and happen. So, you could do that. And then when you're done, you can use the pen, send it out, and give word to everyone, and spread the love of your goddess.
Okay, I think I have everything.
Okay, just send it to me. Oh, you did?
Just kinda...
Oh, jeez.
My part is I talked with you about all this earlier.
Yeah, I know. I'll be honest, was kind of not expecting it all right now. All right, let's see.
Oh, and
All right, I'm just gonna copy this over to a different sheet.
there we go. That's
And
everything.
that. He will not have the pork rinds.
You will not. Okay.
And will not have the hollow point.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you have everything else then?
Yeah, let's say he has everything else.
Okay, cool.
For now.
You know, I'm gonna give Brown the lift since he's right next to me.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Just-
What are you buying?
Okay, so.
Except the hollow point.
Well, the hollow point, yeah. And. Whew. Giving me some stuff to think about, okay? All right.
5 square
Honestly,
feet of
let's just get a calculator up so I don't even have to do the math at this point. Because that's a lot, so it's just gonna be that, just so I can keep
Yeah.
track. Then you wanted Hunter's Trap, 15 Hunter's Trap, or
No, just one.
Okay, it's
It was,
kind of offset right now.
arrows, that was 15.
Okay, you got it. Hunter's Trap is another 5 plus the arrowheads. We'll assume that for both of them. And for okay, you wanted that. There's a lot here.
We're gonna need a montage.
Basically.
You really are.
Basically. Some nice music in the background. Plays ominously.
Wait a second.
Alright,
Wait.
so this is...
Give me a shop, I am going to stock up.
so...
That is fair.
Okay, so we're gonna add that there. So another... Whew. This is a lot. And then... Okay, a lock. Oh wow, that's actually more than I thought it was.
And it's like 10, isn't it?
Yeah, and then some cloth.
I
What
mean,
type?
in
What
theory,
type
I
of
don't know.
what type of cloth? Just normal cloth.
Just regular flammable cloth.
Okay.
It better be flammable.
We'll see. I mean, you didn't ask for flammable cloth. And then we'll just do an
Powder.
extra that. That will be 60 gold. That'll be 60 gold.
Done. Also, do you know where I could find some hollow point arrows in town?
I don't know of anyone who would have hollow point currently. I mean, if you're
Darn.
really interested in hollow point, I can maybe get you some, and we could have it in the next few days.
All right, sounds good. How much would that cost to order them?
I don't know. I'll have to see. I've never had to look for hollow point arrows. I'll have to see what I can find out there.
All
But
right, thank
guaranteed, I'll get you the best deal out there. No one will beat this deal. And
I'm sure you will.
and maybe you might even get something special with it too.
Ooh.
If he gives you the battering ram, I'm going to use it on. I'm whispering this to my friend here. If he throws the battering ram, I will beat this.
No. I know you want the battering ram, and that's why you don't want him to have it. So I got that for you. Don't worry about it. And assuming no one comes to take it first. I mean, he could definitely take the battering ram if he wants, but this is a one-of-a-kind item, and I think it
How
would be
much
perfect for
are
him.
you selling the battering ram for?
Well, I mean, the battering ram actually comes from purchasing a potion of healing with me. And then I give the battering ram with that as saying thank you and gratitude towards our patron. We want you to come back after all. So we give you the highest quality items, along with your already excellent quality choices.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
But it may not always be here. Who knows? Okay.
And then do we just kind of leave the shop after that point?
Unless there's anything else that you want to look around or if you want to talk to him about.
Do you want me to find more stuff for you? That's the real question here.
I mean, so we're gonna go over to the other pizza.
Okay.
That was a threat.
A very hollow threat, but a threat nonetheless.
I've played enough Dark Souls, my insides are completely hollow.
All right.
Alright, so you guys, everyone else, are heading towards 12. It looks to be a fairly modest building. You can see a sign on the outside that says Weaver. When you walk into the shop, you see a jumble of items, most of which seem to be on sale. Stock includes things like blankets, cloaks, tunics, hoods, sashes, as well as some other stuff. Essentially, you can also see that similar to many of the other buildings around here, it seems to be both a home and a workplace. And you can see a lightly built man with beady brown eyes and a prominent nose and a mop of greasy brown hair that drifts to either side of his face.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Oh, why hello. How can I help you? I'm Salis, the Weaver.
Ooh.
I notice a lot of your items are on sale.
Well, sale isn't, for purchase. But yes. If you're interested in any of these things, we have plenty of fine things such as, blankets if you're looking for it.
How much
Some
is
clothes.
a blanket?
It's about 4 silver pieces.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
I
What's
only
up?
have gold pieces on me. Is there a bank nearby where I could probably transfer some of them for silver and bronze?
Oh yes, I can give you the trade right here. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, I'd like to give you 1 gold piece for 100 silver.
No. That's not how silver works.
Well, how much silver is in gold?
It's 10.
Oh, I'd like to give you one
Here.
gold
I'm
piece for 4
D&D
silver.
money conversion. I'm just going to get this for you because it's helpful. But so this is, if my thing would stop dragging around so much. I shall put this in the D&D chat. For the sake of anyone else who decides that they would like to pay for things with other currencies. Alright, so under D&D stuff, boof.
Oh.
So that is the normal conversion rate. Also, I'm going to grab more water.
Alright.
So 1 gold equals 10 silver. Gotcha. So I'll change 5 of my gold into 50 silver then.
I don't know if it exactly do anything.
Alright. I'm back. So,
Alright, good, you're back.
so yes, if you would like to purchase a blanket, just mark off the amount.
Alright, well, I'm gonna exchange 5 gold for 50 silver first.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna buy a blanket, which you said is 4 silver.
Yep, 4 silver.
Okay, so that would put me down to 46 silver.
Mm-hmm.
So 169 here, and then 46, and then I add a blanket to my inventory.
Yep.
That worries me.
So, Mr. Shopkeeper, can I ask you a question?
Yes, yes, yes. How can I help you?
Might you have any magically imbued item?
No, I do not currently have any magical items. I mean, most of the stuff I have is just normal robes, blankets, tunics, etc.
Is there anywhere in town where we could get something like that? I'm looking for a bag of holding, you see.
No, I don't think that there is a bag of holding.
I mean, like a magic shop. Is there a magic
I
shop?
also,
around here?
you're not getting a bag of holding.
You're gonna make me have to get a crafting thing, and I'm gonna have to make it my damn self.
You're not getting.
Sure, you can
Put it
think
this
of
way.
that.
Put it this way.
They have.
Wait. I'm basically considering negligible. So.
That's not the problem.
I know, but putting a bag of holding on top of someone's head and trapping them in there.
Is not the solution.
Not what I'm gonna do,
mean.
I'm sensing some judgment. Just because I'm a rogue doesn't mean I'm evil, okay?
To be fair,
I
that
mean,
is
it's
like,
effective.
and that you couldn't hear their screams.
Yeah. Their screams
You're
are
not
echoing
wrong.
to the
You're
void.
not wrong.
Exactly. So there is no bag of holding here.
I'll just walk out angry. Everybody.
Anyway, madam,
God.
thank you for allowing me
walk-
to make this
I
fine
walk away.
purchase. I will now be
Thank you.
exiting the
I really
store.
appreciate it. I hope that blanket fits you nice. If you want, I can get you some better quality blankets in the future if you would like, something with a nice special design. I can actually work and have something custom made for you.
That's a fine offer. I think I shall consider it for later.
All right. Have a great day.
Now I'm off to explore the rest of this town.
Okay.
are we
By
moving
the
on?
way, before you walk in, while you're walking out, one of you notices something, and I'm not gonna say who.
Hey, I noticed something.
I'm not gonna say who, but one of you notices something, and
It's Uncle Jimmy. He's being stabbed.
I'm just going to send that person a DM.
Right.
Oh, hey, look, I got a DM.
I wonder who that's from.
But Bread's not there.
So,
It's,
do you guys decide to leave?
Well, not that you pointed something out. I kind of want to go back in there and make an investigation check, but I think I'm good.
that would be
If
so many layers of metal there.
yeah, I
You
mean,
idiot.
but here, fine, go ahead, roll investigation. I don't care.
But that's okay.
Roll investigation.
Do it or die.
You notice nothing.
Okay. That's a pretty high
I
roll.
too shall investigate.
Go ahead.
Just
Even worse.
You also notice nothing. Yeah. None of you notice anything.
17 notices nothing.
Yep. Unless you crit succeeded, you weren't gonna notice anything.
I grab my
it's
friends
on-
by the arms and kind of usher them out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation.
All right. So
Actually, wait, I have a 2 in investigation. That's an 8. That's
Oh
not
my
a
God.
17. That's
It-
a 19.
I said it would only work if you got a crit success.
Just push them out. Just
Yep.
get them out.
Can
I'm
I
like shoving my
investigate?
hit point with my meager strength.
I mean, you're not there, but
Yeah, I
I'm
already
just
walked
gonna
out.
exit, and I'm gonna go down to 16. Well, 14.
okay. So is everyone following him to 14?
Oh, where's 14?
Oh, what
Oh,
do you
that.
mean?
Oh, wait.
Well, real quick, I want to ask Carl. Do you know of any good taverns in town?
Number
Well,
7.
there was one somewhat unsavory thing up by the church, but the religious building of the town. But besides that,
Damien's not here, and I would. And he would
rather it's quite unsavory, and the guards are a bit rough at best.
I see. So there's nothing else, no other taverns in town?
No, not particularly.
All right.
Definitely only one.
Yeah, totally. I can't really do anything about that too.
Soon.
I mean, you can probably see the sign that says tavern. Like,
I'm
you guys have spent a lot of time in this town square, so you've probably seen the sign that said tavern on there.
So what
I've
about
been
over there at
inside
7?
I've never been
No,
there.
you've probably seen this as being tavern.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
I'll check. I'm going.
I've already been in there.
Good for
Anyway,
you.
I'm going to 14.
Okay, 14.
I refuse to be left alone
let's.
with Omega. I'm going with the rest. I'm going.
Okay, so we'll start with. I'm assuming you're going to there. So you three are going to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, so to give some background, this was 7. To give some background, just to remind you, this is known as the Staggering Dragon Tavern. You notice, because none of you have been here before, so you notice a young woman. She is tall, slender, has red hair, green eyes, and she just says, welcome to our tavern. How can I help you?
Why, hello.
Can I get you guys something to drink? Can I find you a seat?
Yes, I would love a drink. What do you have?
We have. So we do this a little differently. If you want something to eat, we usually just charge for a meal, not, specific items, and that does not include a drink. But if you want a drink, we have wine, ale, which was brewed locally. We have some mead, some goat's milk, and
Oh God, it's one of these restaurants.
stuff like that.
Would you have any whiskey by chance?
We do not. We do not have whiskey. I'm sorry.
What would you
what about-
recommend?
Well, I mean, like I said, we have some ale that's brewed right here in town, and it's pretty good wine. It's made at
Sounds
the
like a great
Shady Oak
idea.
at the inn.
You what would be your hardest hitting liquor, by chance?
Yeah.
That would probably be the it'd probably also be the ale.
All right. Sorry, I can't. Not my cup of tea.
I'll take some
take 3
food and an
bottles.
ale.
All right.
You would like some food and ale?
Yes, please.
All right. So it's roughly, let's say it's roughly dinner time. So that's gonna be 2. And you went ale. So that'll be 9 silver.
9 silver.
Yep.
Do you accept gold?
Yes. Just exchange it for the amount.
Change.
Just assume you have them all in copper coins, so you can pay for
Oh,
anything.
that is such a dick move, though.
Oh, I know. I just assume conversion rates. Because basically the way I gave you your gold was I just gave you gold. Like I didn't divide it up.
Also,
and she's gonna bring you over to a booth, and you guys are gonna sit down.
Be gently forced to sit down.
And so while you're there, because I have to read this again, so just because you guys didn't get to see this, so it's a tidy establishment containing a bar, a stage, some trestle tables set up around the center common area. There are a dozen booths around the wall, which you are currently, sitting in one. Each booth has an archway for an entry, and curtains can be drawn across these arches for privacy.
Okay.
On the stage is someone who's, playing an instrument, and I don't have a D3, so let me just go here and roll a D3.
Do D3s even exist? Well,
Yeah,
I'm sure they do, but...
It's a coin. It's called a coin.
I forget how... Oh.
Close
I
enough.
typed that wrong.
Wouldn't it just be a D6, and where 1 and 2 are 1, 2 and 3 are...
Okay, so
Yeah.
that is... You hear music. I have to go find the NPC now. You hear music being played with... did I not... Wait, where...
Hey, not 3.
Did I not put that there? Or is that the wrong person? 1 second. I need to figure out which thing I gave him. Oh, you hear music being played by drums. By drums.
By what?
By drums.
Grumps.
So
Okay.
there's drums that are being played currently.
This is my shit right here.
I'm sure.
Of course, Brad last it. No.
Okay. And then you also so while you're waiting for your meal, a waitress comes over and she goes, "Hello, here's your food and drink," and she hands them over to you. And she introduces herself as Mabel Boxy.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're here. If there's anything I can do for you, just, ask.
Actually, yes, sir. Could I get 3 bottles of ale, please, and any pork rind you have lying around?
Pork rind? I mean, I can see if I can find some in the back, but sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And you said bottles of wine or
Ale.
Ale.
3 bottles of ale.
Okay, so 3 bottles of ale and pork. We'll say,
I see what you're
10
doing.
silver.
It scares me.
Actually, I need the pork rind for something different, but
No,
yeah.
she doesn't care.
No, I'm telling Brown.
Oh, okay. And she goes,
I'm
anything for you, sugar.
I really hope she's talking to you, because if she's talking to me, I'm just gonna gently ignore her.
I think she's talking to you.
Yep, just gonna do what I said. Just gonna act like I'm not paying attention. Like,
Dude.
you
That
bitch.
chick's hitting on you.
It's the only thing
I just heard the shake of dice.
With you.
So, she brings back all your ale and your lovely pork rinds.
How many?
She brings you back 2.
Awesome.
2 pork rinds. And you got how much it cost, right? 10 silver.
No. 10 silver. Okay, done.
Yep. So, and she goes, if there's anything else I can do, please.
Is there anything else going on in town today?
Not today. There is. Let me get the actual day for it. I don't remember if it's tomorrow or the next day.
Should be Wednesday.
Well, yeah. So not tomorrow, but the day after is the market.
Okay.
And there's also going to be a council meeting. I can't remember when. I don't remember if it's tomorrow or the next day. But there's supposed to be a council meeting.
Okay.
And, yeah, if there's anything you need... Oh, Jesus. Why? Why battery low? Ah! Okay. I have charger. I have charger.
What is a battery?
Well, yeah, what is a battery?
Okay.
I'm curious.
A battery is that thing that gets used on those toys that you like. So...
Wait,
Anyway.
a battery?
Have you been watching?
Yes, it's an electric battering ram. All right. So, and she just you can see kind of on her right between her chest there's a on her shirt it says tip with an arrow pointing in between her breasts.
How about a tip?
Oh, I always love a good tip.
I hate the.
Have a gold piece.
Actually, that would go right over my head.
Oh, you sweet thing.
And I'm just gonna
Spending
sit
all that
there and
money
get-
on little old me? I'm flattered.
Thank you for the delicious food and drink. You've been
Oh,
very
anything for you,
accommodating.
sweetie.
Can I just like can I discreetly slap him in the back of the head?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, give me a stealth check.
Oh no.
Or
Oh,
not
no.
stealth, give me sleight of hand. Give me sleight of hand.
And then do I have anything that's in hand, or is that just gonna be like that would be +2. So that's a solid 13.
Okay. I'm gonna say that Mabel is a bit busy, that she doesn't really see you do it.
That. that entire no. Hi. Either way.
Why did you slap him?
No reason. No reason. Inside joke.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right.
Oh well, sweetheart, if you need anything, just please let me know.
Sounds good.
And she just walks away to continue doing her job.
Okay.
See that guy? She's totally into me.
Just slap him
Totally.
again. But this one is not discreet.
Alright, so you guys can finish up your meal if you wanna, go do anything else in the tavern.
I'm packing up the ale.
Okay.
Back at the other.
Should we do anything else?
Oh no.
Should
Yeah.
I investigate?
Yeah.
If you want, roll me investigation.
Ooh,
You know.
that's 11.
You see nothing.
You basically you see the same things you walked in. You see the the person playing the music on the drums. And
Thank you.
you barely see the little booths that you're in. Because it's kind of hard to see from where you are.
I'll take a glance around too. Why not?
Okay.
1d20. I should probably copy and paste this real quick. And bam.
All you have to do is do
Oh.
up arrow, by the way. Like,
I don't
in
care.
case you didn't
That's
know,
a
if you
20.
do up arrow and enter, it'll do this whatever the last thing you did was.
Okay, and that's a
18.
23. That's
Okay,
23 was the
23.
modifier.
So you've kind of been sitting in the bar for a little bit, and you're looking at the archway near, that's with the curtains and stuff, and you kind of assume that these booths are used for conducting business, and most likely both legal and illegal types of business occur behind these booths.
All right, the fun's got it. Okay. That it?
And then you notice the The person playing the drums. That's about it.
What
Great,
race
so we're going
are
for a
they?
god.
They are
Say
human.
that.
They are human. The person playing
Okay.
the drums is human.
Jesus, man.
And look, out of context D&D, I see why. Then I think I'm fine.
Okay.
So
How about
shall we
you?
move on to 14?
All right. So let's move on to where Tavian is, because Tavian is the best brave there ever was. So,
Yeah, ain't Tavian the Brave.
yep, Tavian the brave.
Move your character out of here. You're not there.
So, moving on to 14, which is as you sort of kind of start to walk by, you hear some
Okay.
A barn, it seems.
It appears to be most of the building appears to be, residential space with a small storefront up front. You see a sign that says dairy for one or two reasons. And yeah, dude, you head inside and you basically see no one currently at the storefront, at the front of the store.
Well, it was a fine trek to this place, up to the next.
Okay, that's what you'd like to do.
And I go to, let's say 15.
I'll follow.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not even gonna mark that one.
That's fair.
You said no one was in there.
I said no one was at the front.
It's a dairy.
It's a dairy. It's a dairy farm.
You might as well
To be
just mark it
fair.
off. It's a dairy farm. There's nothing special there.
Okay, so you're going to 15.
Where shall we go? I'll let you guys choose.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can figure out where you want to go while they're doing that. So,
Okay.
when you arrive here, there doesn't seem to be any indication of what this structure is. You don't, but you don't really need any signs that indicate what it is, because it smells horrendous, like pretty bad. You can basically assume that it's a stable of some sort.
I'd like to make
and do you want to go into the
investigation check on
stable?
Sure, I will go into the stables, and I like to investigate everything around me.
Okay, I can tell.
Except the
So you meet a stableman that's named Roth. And he definitely lacks some personal hygiene. You can tell he smells pretty terrible. Pretty bad. So would you like to talk with him, or?
Hello,
no,
sir.
just her
How are
smell.
Hi, I can see you're enjoying the smell. Well, welcome to the stable. How can I help you?
you? I was wondering, what kind of horses do you have here?
I'm not sure exactly what you think this place is. But I am a stableman, and I basically take care of other people's horses. So I will basically, I'll feed the horses, I'll groom them, I'll house them. But I mean, I don't sell horses. I don't know what gave you that idea.
Well, no, I wasn't asking that. I was kind of curious, what kind of breeds did you take care of?
Oh,
I just
While he's looking at the horses, talking to the guy, I want to look at the horses and see if any of them aren't branded with like a name or anything.
Oh no.
Well, just to give him some clarity, most of the horses appear to be black, some with, some other stuff on it, but most of them are black.
And I assume these are all the guards' horses.
Well, give me an investigation.
13 plus.
Can I also roll an investigation?
No, you're talking to the person.
Plus 6, 19.
19. So, you notice that one of the horses, one of the horses is a black charger and appears to have some gear nearby, like not exactly on it, but like a saddle and stuff, that are kind of hanging near the side that mentions the Reveille's name.
Oh.
Okay, am I out of the line of sight of the dude or nah?
You are not.
Okay.
You can just make a stealth check to see if you do get out of his sight.
I mean, is there enough shade or anything? Is there stuff for me to hide?
I mean, it's essentially a stable, so there's, about 4 stables on each side, and then the middle area is just kind of open. So,
Okay,
the only cover is really the stables. There's not really any other cover.
The only thing you have to fear is fear stuff.
I'm gonna try and stealth into the stable.
Give me stealth with disadvantage.
Okay. 6 and a nat 1. I am not stealthy.
No,
I,
he
fall into a pile
he
of
sees you
horses or
sneaking
something.
around and he goes, "What are you doing?"
Your mom. I mean, what?
You can't fool poor old Ralph. You can't fool me. Poor old Ralph has been doing this for too long.
He's a bit of a sneaky one.
Nothing gets beyond your eyes, sir.
Well,
Poor old Ralph
is
has been here for a while. Poor old Ralph knows all your tricks. But if you do end up, getting over your trickeries, I can care for a horse or two if you have any.
Oh, why, thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
I used to have a horse, but unfortunately it died during a war of mine.
Well, that is a shame. I can tell you that the horses will not die here under my watch.
Well, like I said, I had a horse.
That is a shame.
His name was also Lucky, which turned out to be quite a bad tale.
I see. Yes, those tales are dreadful. We've had many injured horses come here, and I do. Poor old Rolf does his best to keep them up.
Well, it was nice seeing this place.
Why, thank you. Please feel free to come again.
I think I will someday. Maybe when I have a horse.
Yes. I mean, seeing the companions you bring, you might as well just use her. She's about as sneaky as one.
That's quite an insult.
Why, thank you. Poor old Rolf does his best.
We shall be off.
What?
We shall be off. Have a nice day.
Okay, please have a great day. I hope everything goes.
Don't get
perfect.
off in the horse store.
Anyway, so that one's good.
Oh no! I'm coming back here tonight.
No.
I guess I go to the game.
Okay, so where do you guys go?
Us?
Yep.
I'll let you guys choose. I've been chose the last two.
All right. So where have we been to?
All the blue dots.
Oh, you guys also went to 12, didn't you?
Yeah.
You also went to 10. Oh, they went to 10.
12.
Would you? Well, actually, you're looking for liquor, aren't you?
Not
that is-
well,
No.
not anymore, but
I was
sure.
just thinking you could have gotten a bottomless.
Um,
I'm
no,
not sure
no
what
one,
that
no
was.
one went to 10. No one went to 10.
Yeah.
You guys walked past it, but you never went in.
It was like a guard tower or something.
Basically.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's.
Also,
I told you
Uh,
when you were walking past it.
Oh.
Because I was like, it's pretty obvious that you see it. Like, no, this isn't a guard tower. What do you mean? It only goes up to the sky and has a nice ladder that goes up. Alright, so where are you guys going?
Um, that's a great question. Where are we going? Where are we going?
I guess you should go to 3. That place hasn't been explored.
I was actually going to say let's
Go to
check out-
Tainted Towers.
What? Oh, tilt.
Tilted Towers, whatever.
I don't want to be the jump master here. Oh, let's go with 3. Why not?
Okay.
You guys
So-
following?
Yeah, are you...
I'm with them.
Okay. And I'm assuming no last name is going to?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so this is essentially a mill. A water wheel is set into the river, and it is essentially the power for this mill. You can notice a fellow with salt and pepper hair and a contagious smile.
All right.
And do you just... What do you want to do?
Let's go up say hi. Why not?
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? So what is this? What do you do here exactly?
Oh, this is the mill. This is where we get all the power that we need for anything we need to do. If we need to grind something, if we need to, you know, cut something, anything that we need to do, we get from this mill.
All right. Well, what would be the most common thing you use the mill for?
It probably, you know, grinding some rocks and stuff like that. That's about it.
Well, one might say milling.
Yes, basically. It's just the normal mill. We don't really have anything too special here, but
All right.
we do what we can.
All right. Well, I assume you're the one that runs it here,
Yes. I am the one who runs.
and oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Ferns, and these are
Oh,
some of my
nice to meet you,
companions
friends.
with me.
Nice to meet you.
Who would you be?
My name is Nilbrum.
Can you repeat that, please?
Nilbrum. Here.
Nilbrum. Okay.
Merry Christmas. I forgot to unlock some of the other people, but Merry Christmas. Who else did you guys meet?
Mabel.
Yep, you met Mabel Boxy. Oh right, you guys can see a picture of her if you would like.
Ooh.
I'm sure Brad would.
That is a picture of Mabel Boxy. You have also met the
Hello.
Weeva.
Wait,
The
where
Weeva.
did the? I'm stupid. What?
Click the thing that says NPCs. You probably closed the drop-down menu.
I would.
You guys did not go into the dairy. You met Rolf.
Okay.
And I think that's all that you've met so far. I think I'm up
Okay.
to date.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you.
Yes. He is basically just part of the mill. That's just
Nothing else, really?
nope, that's about all he does.
Okay. Can I do an investigation? Just to look around? Or is there just, like, nothing? Monster. I think we've lost the DM.
Uh-oh.
That means anarchy.
Anarchy!
Chill, chill, chill.
Everybody
Aw.
roll 15.
I was hoping to start a
You
war.
all roll 1d20. If you get a 20, you die. No.
Get a 20
But
die.
give me a roll for investigation.
Yeah. Boop. Boop. That is a +5 on the 19. So,
Okay, it's just
24.
your standard everyday mill. Like
Alright.
you can see the water wheel pretty clearly. It is majestic to look at, but it's just your
Nice.
standard everyday mill.
Alright.
He also, while he has salt and pepper hair, he does look relatively young.
Interesting. Okay. I think I'm good if you guys are.
Yeah, I don't need to stare at water wheels all day. I have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 3. You guys went to 3. Boop. And free hand, and we'll go kill 3.
Nice.
Dead.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do you guys again because that was really short.
Yeah, okay.
It was just kind of, it's a mill. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's 4. They're close to that.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 8. I wanna check out 8.
okay. 8.
Boop.
So that says blacksmith on the side of it.
Alright.
Blacksmith.
Its only neighbor is a kind of noisy tavern that you can hear from across the street. But they, are kind of near each other because of the fact of who else is really gonna mind hearing a blacksmith slam down everything than a bunch of people who are drunk.
Yeah, that's fair.
The place itself, again, like most of the other places that you've seen, looks to be, both a house as well as, a structure of work. You can see a giant of a man, well over 6 feet in height, width and depth. He's apparently a 6-foot cube.
Oh, he's a square.
Kidding,
You know,
but
that's Tom.
he's over 6 foot in height, and he's pretty bulky. His hair is thick, and it's black mane, nice little horse mane, and it's tied back away from his face.
Okay.
He has an equally thick beard,
Nice.
which is currently tucked behind his leather apron.
Okay, that's one hell of a beard then.
Yeah. Yep. It's a pretty majestic beard.
All right. Well, I guess I'll approach him and say hi.
Oi, hello. Welcome to the blacksmith.
Yeah. Hello. So.
Is there any armor you need to be repaired? Any weapons, specifically weapons?
Well, I assume you have a bit of a competition in town, since I have ran into the other two on the other side of town here.
Yeah, he specializes in armor. I can tinker with it. He's better at armor. He's like one of the best armorers. But I mainly do weapons. Things of any different type of blade. I love me some great blades though.
All right, what about the other fellow over there then? What the hell was his name?
It literally says weaponsmith in his name, I believe.
Carlin?
Or
Or something like that.
Well, I'm just Carlin.
Carlin, yeah.
Let me go find, because I have a lot more people. Yeah, the weaponsmith.
Yeah.
So basically, you get the idea that Carlin is more for, forging the weapons, while the blacksmith is more for like fixing them and just
All right.
he also does more than just that. So
Okay.
so you can see. Actually, give me an investigation. See if you can see what he's working on.
All right. Boop. Boop. No.
No. Okay. So you just see a mush of iron.
All right.
That he's kind of hammering.
Okay. What would you be working on right now then?
I'm actually working on some horseshoes for Derek. I don't know if you've met Derek.
No,
But
we have.
his steed is wearing low on horseshoes, so I'm currently working on making some horseshoes for him.
All right. So then, does he usually fight on horseback, or is it just a pack animal, more or less?
I think it kind of depends. I mean, there are some places that it's much better to go on horseback, and there's others that are horses can't really get across very well.
Yeah. Well, of course.
So
Okay.
it kind of just depends. He is a phenomenal fighter either way, and a great leader to the town.
Okay. That's what I've heard. So you're good at are you good at improving weapons?
I can repair them. I think you'd have to talk to the weaponsmith. I much more deal with other types of things, such as, the horseshoes, some nails, hinges, shovels, spikes, caltrops, whatever, like less sword based, but I can repair them, but much more like things of iron that can be used for other things.
Actually, talking about caltrops, how much are you charging for a set?
I had a feeling you were gonna ask me that.
Yeah, no.
It'll be 2 gold pieces for a bag of 20.
Bag of 20?
Yep.
I'll actually buy some caltrops for you if you have a bag laying around.
I do have 1 bag, yes.
Yes. I will buy that.
Okay. So 20.
Big spender today.
2 gold.
How much gold do you have left?
Like 57.
Yikes.
I started out with a good amount.
Yep. Most of you did. Most of you did.
I definitely did not have that written down.
I've got
Definitely
plenty of
spending
gold, baby.
Oh, did you not roll for gold? I thought we did.
Either way,
No, you have 100 gold. What are you talking about?
oh, that would. All right. I've definitely not forget
Okay.
about that. Either way.
How can you forget your own net worth?
Okay.
Full stop.
Let me go back to the thing. Okay, so you were here. Anything else that you need to?
I think I'm good there.
Okay. You also can see. Actually, give me another roll. Give me another d20.
Oh, okay. Boop, 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 boop. Nice.
Okay. It's a building. Maybe it's like half a building. It might be a quarter, but you're not sure. You think it's a building? It's probably a quarter of a building.
So just checking, no one else went with me to the blacksmith?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, yep. Yeah, nothing else there.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Alright.
You good?
So,
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Let me do some of this.
that one.
And now you have that marked off. Okay. So 8 is now. What? It went away. God damn it.
Okay.
Yep. 14. There you go. So 14, and it's this group over here.
What?
14. Oh, wait. Not 14. 14's this one. What am I talking about? That is...
You idiot.
16. Thank you. Alright. This one is a 2-story building.
Not
and...
according to going to the 2-story building.
Ah, it's 2 stories, and if you tell it a bedtime story, it'll tell you 5 back. This... It is called the Shady Oak Inn. You can see before you enter, there is a covered porch with rocking chairs that extend in front of the inn. And there are a grove of oak trees surrounding the place. And essentially, you can be pretty sure that the porch will keep people in shade at any time of day.
Okay. I'd like to enter the inn.
Also, you know that the inn was where the ale was being made.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're gonna walk in?
I'm
I'll go
gonna
in too.
enter.
Okay. So you see a weary man with reddish skin. The top of his head is mostly bald, but uncombed white hairs sprout angrily from the lower points on his head.
All right. Hello,
Um,
good sir. How are you this fine day?
Oh, hello. My name is Shenson. How can I... Oh, by the way, it's also a very, very clean... Like, the place is very clean, and it seems like a very welcoming environment. How are you doing? How can I help you? Do you need a room?
Well, maybe in the future. I'd actually come here to ask, how much is a room exactly? Let's just assume it'll be under one night.
I have to go find that now. I should
You say you're prepared.
Yeah, but the thing is it's like, there's a lot of values. So, how many rooms are you looking for? How many are you looking
let's
for?
Let's just say it's just me, so one room.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You don't want to stay with me? Okay.
I barely know you.
So,
next to each other.
to be honest, he did say a single room where there's 3 people there. And Tavian's like, yeah, single room, let's do this!
I like this party.
Alright, so...
I'm not really looking for that kind of life right now.
For a single room, the rent would be 3 silver a night.
Okay, that's not bad. I was expecting a little higher.
For a single room. Mm-hmm.
How much would be, like, maybe 2
Is
rooms?
there a limit? Wait, is it just my here? I may or may not have been a little blanked.
You're not there.
Silver
but...
for one
Okay.
room.
No,
Okay.
we're just not there.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
How much is 2 or 3 rooms? How much is 2 or...
If you're looking for a double, well, it's, 3 silver per room, but if you're looking for, like, a double room to hold 2 people, that would be 5 silver. Yeah, so we can hold 2 people, or we can hold, 1 person in a room.
Alright, that's good information to have. Now, I was also told this is where the ale for the one place comes from.
Oh, yes. We brew our own ale here. It's actually it's a very fine ale, and we also have arguably the finest cook in the Barney. People come from many miles away to come and have some of their meals.
I also have another question.
Mm-hmm.
How many people can fit inside one room?
Well, the rooms are made for 1 person each, but unless you get a double, but I guess if you really wanted to, you could probably squeeze like 3 people in there and still be somewhat comfortable, but
All right,
you'll only have 1 or 2 beds. Like.
All right, that's good.
Who am I cuddling?
It's also like 3 silver. Like, come on.
I have not spent
very
money
fair
yet.
price
I
for
do
a
not
stay.
plan to spend money.
You don't split the party, man. I have paranoia about this shit. Everybody sleeps in the same damn room.
We are all cuddle buddies.
We almost got assassinated in our sleep. I will never, ever do that again.
So, would you like to look around? Would you like to explore the place?
I will make an investigation check.
Okay.
That's an 11.
Okay.
It is an 11.
So, an 11. Let's see, what can that get you? So, you notice some, chairs and stuff like that around the room. You also notice that there seems to be, a nice place where people can sit down, have something to, munch on or, drink, because they do have they make their stuff there. You also can see a few servers. You can see that's about it. You can see servers.
Okay. Well, I'm sure me and the rest of
let me
my
actually 1 second. And okay, what is that modifier? Here. Honestly, I'm just gonna put this with characters in a second. So his modifier for this would be... Oh wow, he actually has quite a high modifier. So Tavian kind of sees you looking around the room, and he points out that there are about 4 boys walking around and two lady servant things. And he points out one of them and says, "That one's Carla." Let me see. Do you guys remember anything about Carla?
Yes, that was the one he almost got, or well, one he was trying to impress, right?
No, I don't believe so. If
I
I remember
probably-
correctly,
yeah,
with that guy.
let me verify this. But if I remember correctly, I think you met someone who, you met someone who warned you that David is essentially I've wanted to say brotheled again. Is betrothed to a barmaid that was named Carla, and that he will. And you were warned not to get attached.
Oh yes, I was warned about Carla.
I'm gonna go over to her.
All right.
Don't do anything reckless. I'd rather not have anyone get in trouble.
Am I?
Hello, how are you
I don't
doing?
think he's worried about that. Hello.
There's such
how
a
are you
thing
doing
as being
today?
gay. Oh,
Can I help you? Do you need anything to?
I just shoot him a dirty look.
Do you need anything to eat or drink? Have you come here for anything specific?
Oh, we're new to town, so I was just wondering.
Oh,
is there
you're
anything
new.
Interesting?
Have you
Yeah.
come here for the braised cabbage?
Oh, that sounds interesting. Would you tell me about it?
Yes, well, it's a very nice braised cabbage. Many people come from miles and miles away. I have no clue what a braised cabbage is, to be honest. But it seems to be a very tasty, a very tasty cabbage from places.
For the sake of brevity, I'll just keep chatting her up and trying to, get closer to her while they're talking. for the sake of what's happening.
I'll be completely honest. I don't know what a braised cabbage is.
Can we Google that and see if it is a thing just quickly?
I'm sure it is.
Sure.
It sounds like probably like cooked. Well,
It's
like,
probably like a cooked cabbage or something like that, but
Dude,
So-
in complete honesty, I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's a thing.
Okay.
It's a meal.
It
it's
looks
like noodles.
like sauerkraut.
Or
It looks
noodles. Like
yeah.
sauerkraut noodles. I mean, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's apparently, you know, supposed to be it's spoken of by even coming to the city you've heard of this. Like it's well known.
Okay. I mean, it's so well known. Why didn't we know of it?
No, like I said, you guys kind of did. You guys kind of did. You probably heard like a thing or two here and there.
Of course we did. God bless the British.
Yep. All right, so you have met Carla. So she has
attached.
raven hair.
Oh no, she's mine.
Oh no.
She has a raven hair. Okay.
No, Brown, your suitor is one of the black.
I do not know who you're talking about.
Okay.
From how you describe that, I'm just blissfully ignorant.
So,
I just want to be BFF.
Who else have you guys met?
The best fucking friend.
Okay, so you met the innkeeper.
To the innkeeper, I guess.
Yeah, you met the innkeeper. He's basically an innkeeper. A lot of these people are basically just their occupation, like.
They're so deep.
One could say that they're.
I know. I mean, Flamebeard is amazing. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So, anything else you want to do in the inn?
I got the information I needed about the inn for future use, probably. So I'm going to exit and move on to, I guess, 17.
Okay. Are you going to continue to chat up, Carla?
Yeah, I'll keep talking with her.
Okay. Tavian's just gonna like be sitting behind you, going, no. He is going to be looking. Wait. Sorry. There you go. That's more fitting. All right. So let's put up a mark here. Boof. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to the other people. Actually, were you guys just sitting here, or did you want to go someplace?
Well, let's just quickly. What do we like have on a to do besides just talk to the town right now? Like, what have you two gathered?
That's basically it.
That's it. All right, then. Yeah, I'm willing to go wherever someone pulls me.
That's essentially the entire thing is explore the town currently. Like, you guys got here probably a few hours ago, so it's starting to get a little bit darker. It's starting to come close to being nighttime.
You know what? I'm gonna go get a room. Which?
I don't know. I think there's still enough daylight to do one more look around.
There's still enough daylight to do probably, let's say one more each.
Okay. So they weren't let into. I'm not going there, Omega. I'll go 10.
Okay, you're
you
gonna
guys
go 10?
Want to come with me?
You guys are seriously gonna go to the fucking guard tower?
You know what? No, I'm not going to the guard tower.
No. Oh, is it just guard tower? I'm not going to 4 because Omega's just pointing it out.
Has no one been to 14?
I also love how this section has been like completely ignored.
That's why I'm going there.
Well, I have a question. What is 17? Can you just say what 17, 18, and 19 are?
Nope.
Or do we, no? Then
I'll go with Brad Tate.
A lot of them are occupations, though. You've kind of basically figured that like there's
I'm going into this building.
there's a building for every occupation. Like I said, I'm letting you guys do. I'll let you guys do two more, just not
to 19.
Like, you guys get a choice of doing 2 more, and then it's gonna be time to go to sleep. I don't, because just spreading out, going, one person goes here, one person goes there, one person goes there. Okay, that's basically the next day, but...
Yeah, I'll go with Brad.
Okay.
Well, screw it. I've not gone none of that. I've been pulled around. I'm going to 19.
Okay, so do you want 19 and 18, 19 and 17?
Yep.
I am 17. They're 18. Brown's 19.
Well, I'm only giving 2, so the 3 of you roll me a
I've been told
d20.
by Brad enough, so I'm choosing 18.
Yeah.
The 3 of you roll me a d20.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, only good roll.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Okay,
so it will be
I'm
going
the same
with Bread and Brown.
Okay, I guess I'm with Brown then.
All right, 19 we go.
Yep.
Well, I was saying Bread and Brown, so if you two...
Well, Brett was
each
with
of-
me before,
Oh,
so
okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah. So
Then I
So
wanted
we'll
off
do
Blacksmith.
18 and 19.
All right.
Wait, what? But I got a
too
10.
bad, Omega.
Too bad.
Yeah,
It's dark.
You know what? Fine. Yeah. 8. I'm going 8. 19.
Okay. So 18 we'll start with. So coming into going towards this place, you can see that the appearance and maintenance of this building appears to be that of an artist of woodcraft. There is some pretty majestic wooden sculptures that are near the front, that are, pretty large. And again, you can kind of see same thing as all the rest, that the, building appears to be an occupation as well as a housing. And you can see a person inside. It looks to be a few people inside. Yeah. A man, a woman, and a man, a woman, and a child.
Walk into a
I
bar.
walk up to the front clerk and say, "Why, hello there. How are you today?"
Oh, hello. My name is Jacob, and I am the woodworker of this town. I do most of the designs on the buildings and stuff nearby. And anything that basically has to do with wood, you come to me.
Well, it is very fine craftsmanship.
Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I worked quite a long time to do it. You can also, yeah, give me a d20 for investigation.
Okay.
Why not?
8.
8? Sure. You can see that there are a few doors, tables, stools, around
yes,
the
doors.
place. Yep. So he's basically in charge of making all the everything wood related that's part of the town.
Alright.
You
I
can
don't
also
wanna-
see a girl who's sort of kind of just helping out currently, and her name is Myra.
Alright.
And you kind of gathered from talking back and forth that she is, I'm just gonna say engaged from now on, to Kreeth, who is the son of the blacksmith.
Where's the blacksmith?
Where's the blacksmith?
Oh, you also talked to, so you talked to the blacksmith, so let me give you access to him. You have talked to Jacob. Who else have you talked to? I'm trying to keep you guys up to date with this.
You're trying.
Oh, yeah. There is
making
an
good effort.
attempt.
Yup, there was an attempt.
R/ there was an attempt.
Yep.
How I
Still
live
have my
life.
favorite one. Yeah, and you don't really have anything about Myra, so. And then he also mentions that his son is one of the village archers,
Ah,
and his name
Okay.
is Link.
Link.
Link. Okay,
Link.
got.
Yep.
Link.
Link the Archer.
Now, if you want to
An
share your
archer
link,
named
that's
Link,
up to
you
you.
say?
And now heading over to 19, unless you guys want to do something else.
No.
Okay. So
Real
heading
quick, what was the name of the forest to the south of us?
the forest to the south. I think it was something with the. Let me go find it. Oh, that is not where I wanted the search function. Okay. That is not that. Okay, that is for much later. Do they? Let me just see first. I think it's history. I don't need that. Tested with that. Where does it say the name? We'll. I don't remember if this is the one that's to the south or not, but we'll say Dim Shadow.
Dim Shadow. Okay.
Yeah.
If there was one that you just kept referencing.
Yeah, I think it is Dim Shadow. It's just I wanted to make sure that that wasn't a forest that was elsewhere.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it's Dim Shadow.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yep. Yeah. That's basically all that I can see. There's a lot of stuff here. All right. So, and then you guys were
19.
19. Scroll.
Right.
All right. So, this wattle and daub structure is situated across the path from the woodworker's shop.
Okay.
Which I mean, you can kind of gather,
Yeah.
because they were just in the wood shop, and here it is for copper and wheelwright, and there are basically just a bunch of people living here. So there are a man, his wife, and 4 children that live there.
Man, his wife, and 4. Okay.
Yep. And I'll just basically tell you so I don't have to, deal with doing that. But so the man of the house is named Latrin. He is the cooper. His wife is Etta. They have 4 children. Latrin is a lean man, medium build, with black hair and a beard. His hairline is receding at the scalp, but he wears the rest of his hair tied back as a ponytail that reaches the center of his back.
Okay.
He has business relations with the woodworker, the tavern, both taverns, the inn, and the grocer. He has 4 children of Marcus, Paul, Carla, and Stefan. Marcus being age of 19, Paul being age of 17, Carla being age of 16, and Stefan being 14. All three of the boys are militia pikemen, and Carla is a serving wench at the Shady Oak Inn.
I see. Okay. Okay.
So yes, you just found out that Carla's 16.
Yeah.
Yep. I see no issue here.
Okay. So,
People
you
gotta
have
work to live.
now.
A bad man. A bad person.
Yeah.
I just find it really funny that someone here did not appreciate my my waitress when they went to the tavern.
Clearly wasn't me.
By the way, I knew he wouldn't, and I will say that there are specific things that what she said was from.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a great question.
So, if you can try to think back and figure that out, good luck.
I'm just straight refusing to.
All right, so it's getting pretty dark, and so
okay.
it's about time that you all, got some rest. You've done quite a bit of talking throughout the town, and
I assume we all meet at the end.
I don't need sleep.
yeah, it's just getting dark.
Well, I don't sleep.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you know what the townspeople you're buying stuff from do?
Yep, they're all basically like they've all shut the
Oh no,
doors.
I'm not going to bug anyone, but
Yeah, they've all like essentially shut the doors at this point. Like,
yeah,
they don't want it because again, it's their house. So
no, that's not what I was planning. But
Yep,
okay.
I know.
No, don't worry, we're gonna go in.
Also, you notice far more guards patrolling the area.
Oh, I'm sure.
Can we drink at the inn?
If you want to drink
That's a
at the
good
inn,
question.
go ahead.
Is the inn still open? Yeah, okay.
Yep, the inn is still open. You still have people, serving stuff. You come in and notice, Carla being chatted up by your lovely Shank.
Big gank.
And you see Tavian in the corner just like shaking his head with his hands in his head, or his head in his hands.
As I return, I look
Wait
at
a sec, how old is Tavian? Because we may or may not have conscripted a child as well.
Let's say we'll say 18.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll say 18. If you ask me again, I may not have the same answer, but we'll say 18.
Okay.
Hey, Monster, how old is Tavian?
25. Yes. Okay.
Ooh, that
Ooh.
one. That immediately got more iffy.
Anyway. So yeah, he's just kind of shaking his head like, "What are you doing?"
I've been polite this entire time. I've not hit him at all.
Oh, okay. Then he doesn't really. He's fine with
Yeah.
it. He's just
No,
kind of.
I'm like, I
He
wanna
knows
protect
better.
from being
He knows
married.
better than to hit on her.
I don't approve of marriage, so.
Oh no,
Oh,
I can't extort money that way.
All right.
She only likes one night stands.
So, would you like to go? Would you like to go to sleep and pay for a room?
Before that,
Mhm.
well, do I want to do that now or before you leave?
what do you want to do?
He wants to.
I want
grab.
more branch.
Oh, you want
No,
more branches?
I want more branches. Can I just
More
go over?
guards right now.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's not like a bad crime. I'm just taking some of the topiary. Okay, can I real quick? Can I rush out and try snatch a few 4 more branches from one of the bushes?
Roll me stealth with disadvantage.
That's fair. Ooh, this is not going to go well. No, yeah. Oh wait, disadvantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
No
Yep.
defense.
That's still a 13 though.
They're just watching you.
Yeah.
They have their eyes on you. You're
I
not
don't.
really going to pick anything yet, but you can
No.
see their eyes on you. Like you know that you have people watching
Feel
you.
the stare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So do I just am I good? Do I just take some?
If you want to, they are currently staring at you.
You know what? I will. I figure it's not that bad of a crime, and if they have questions, I'll just answer.
Sir, what do you think you're doing? These are part of the
Uh,
city's defense.
I'm
Are
not
you trying to
taking-
sabotage the city's defense?
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just trying to take a few branches. I want to make some arrows out of these thorned branches here.
I don't know if I trust that.
Can I make a persuasion roll or something?
Go ahead.
Okay. 1 second. I want to see my modifier. Persuade. Oh, it's a +0. Okay. Well, at least it's not negative. Oh.
You literally cannot. It cannot go any worse.
No.
Okay.
It's 17.
He's just kind of gonna be like,
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I mean,
I promise I won't take any more after this.
yeah, please don't. I mean, we gotta keep these defenses up, and I mean, I know we have plenty of bushes around here, but it's still kind of weird. You have to think from our perspective, like, we don't know what you're actually doing here. For all we know, you could be trying to, put in a sneak hole for goblins, or, have bandits come through these holes. Like, we just need to make sure that, nothing bad's going. But
That's fair.
you
How
can
about,
you can have 4, but please don't. I mean, next time we might have to, ask questions later.
Okay. Well, just to prove it to you, why don't I show you one of the arrows when I'm done?
I
tomorrow
don't
morning?
care.
Okay. And then I'll just kind of scurry off.
Yep. They're just gonna watch you leave, like, just to make sure. Actually, one of them's going to semi-escort you to make sure you go back to the inn.
That's fair. Hey, it's middle school all over again.
Yep. Do you have your exit buddy?
So yeah. Okay. And then I'd like to try crafting stuff if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless anyone wants to do
Once you
anything
guys pay for your room, I'll let you do that.
else.
I go pay for my own room.
So who's being my cuddle buddy?
No.
I'm looking at you, big guy. Come on, robot.
I'm probably, you know what? Fine. If you can stand the smell of alcohol and a lot of noise, then sure.
By the way, I was really hoping you were gonna fail that
Persuasion.
Oh, I'm sure you were
Persuasion.
hoping.
I had something so planned for it already, and I'm so pissed I didn't get to do it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome for being basically lucky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess I'll room with the dwarf.
Okay. Do you want a
Because-
double or a single?
Simple.
Single. Yeah, I don't sleep. I
Okay.
just don't sleep.
Okay.
But I need someone to cuddle so I can.
Well, he's not gonna cuddle you. He's gonna be
No.
working.
Yes.
No.
You don't have a choice.
Okay. We'll see.
You'll work something
See.
out.
All right. So whoever's paying for a room,
I'm paying for my own room.
if you would like, you can also do pay 2 gold, and then it's paid for a week for a single room, or 3 gold for a double.
I'm going to immediately go up to the room. Leave bread to pay.
I silently curse him and just hand over how much silver?
It is. So if you're doing a single, it is 3 silver per night.
Okay, I'll hand over the silver.
Okay.
I'm such an asshole.
I just kind of sigh and then just
There we
move
go.
on.
Okay.
Alright.
And anyone else who's getting a room, just subtract the silver.
I paid for my own room, and I need to go flip laundry road, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
How dare you?
Hey, I got chores and things to do.
Don't we all?
this is
Be back in a minute.
All right.
this is
So, the rooms are Spartan in appearance,
what do you
and
mean Spartan? Just
like
like
Spartan themed. Essentially.
Oh,
okay.
Hold on.
Having you know, one bed each because that's what you paid for, and one chair, and a nightstand with a candle, a lantern hanging from the ceiling, a chest for storing personal belongings, a fireplace, a shuttered window, and you know, you will find the rooms and linens to be clean and the beds to be fairly comfortable.
I'd like to do an investigation check for bed bugs and peepholes.
Go ahead.
in that
You know-
order.
Honestly,
There's for the bed bugs.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The peepholes. I'm not discovering peepholes. Looks like
Okay,
the shade
so
my weird.
as far as bed bugs, you don't notice anything. As far as people, you're so paranoid that you're so believing that there's someone staring at you from outside, even though the curtains are actually drawn. You
I'm
still
sleeping
think
with my
that someone's
pants on.
eyes are just peering through the curtains.
Wonderful.
okay.
Keeping my loincloth on.
Ro-
I mean,
ro-
that's
roll
always
me a
nice.
d20 for keeping the loincloth.
What? Are we starting crafting now? Or, oh no.
It just
I'm
flies
naked.
right off. The wind comes right through the window, takes your loincloth right off.
That's
Even the wind's molesting you.
that's unfortunate.
Alright, I'm back.
He was
Really,
the one,
it's
he was
cold
the
in
one that
here.
was like, I want to make sure that I don't lose my loincloth.
Alright, what did I miss?
Loincloth
raped by
out the
room.
window.
Yep, loincloth went out the window.
Oh, I see.
You
So
want to share a room?
now he is
No.
completely naked because I'm assuming
Oh, no,
you took
Damien
off
is
everything
in his
else.
own room.
I
Isn't
call
that-
Big Spoon.
It's not that big.
Oh,
It's cold outside.
That's what they all say.
All right. So you guys spend the night. You take a nice long rest. Bread. What do you want to make?
You ready?
Yep. What do you want to
Okay.
make?
So let me bring the page up.
Oh no!
Okay, so here we are. First off, I want to try making a Molotov cocktail. Just see how that'd go.
Okay.
Let's start off with the most volatile thing.
Yep. By the way, I would like to note that this place is made of wood
I know.
with
I mean-
some stone. Like
I'm not
Shit.
even lighting it. I'm just shoving a cloth in a bottle.
oh.
I'm just
okay.
gonna. No, I'm just gonna carry around.
And I'm naked and my clothes flew out the window, so if you light this place on fire, you get to travel with me naked.
I'm not even using fire. I'm just sticking a cloth in a bottle
Okay.
filled with alcohol. And
Okay,
ale
you're
is
just
flammable.
preparing.
I did look it up.
Roll me a.
It's not that difficult.
Just roll me.
Fine. 5. That'd be probably like a +5 or something.
No, I'll give you proficiency, so I'll say 7. It works.
So, okay. I mean, thank you.
Like I said, I wasn't setting the DC very high. I just wanted you to roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I? Well, do our doors have locks on them?
They do not. They're just doors.
So, I'm gonna ask Carl. Is it okay if I lock our room just in case?
Yeah.
I mean-
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
And
Do
I
you-
have wait
Do
before
you
I
lock
do
it
that,
from
I
the
have a
inside or the outside? Just
for inside, and I have a key to the lock, right?
yes.
Okay, then yeah. I'll just lock it from the inside.
Okay.
Now, am I locked in with you, or are you locked in with me?
Exactly. So, how many malt? Because I bought 3 balls of alcohol. Do I roll for each?
Yep. Roll for each.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Works.
better.
Works.
And that's much better.
Yep. all of them. You seem to be able to put a cloth in the bottle.
Okay.
The first one, you honestly thought you were probably gonna lose a bit of the cloth, but
Yeah.
it sticks
I'm a
out.
bit unsure.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna try and make those barbed arrows now.
Okay. That's gonna be
And I
a
want,
little harder.
yeah,
And
I was going,
yeah, yeah, you'll be fine. Just roll.
I mean,
11. Yeah, we'll say that you make one.
okay. Nah,
Roll
That's a
me a d4.
yeah, okay, that's fair. 3.
Take 3 points of damage.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
take
pricked
4.
myself.
Yeah, because it's
4.
plus 1.
Well, why
Yep.
4? I
Because
rolled a
plus
3.
1.
Fine.
1d4 plus 1.
Oh, okay. So I pricked myself.
Yep.
That hurt. Okay. I'm just
Ow.
gonna try making 2 more attempts.
Okay.
Eh.
That I think I said was 12, so yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Now.
Roll a
That's a
d4.
12.
You're just going. Okay.
Yes.
And if it fails, okay, 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. I'm not going to kill myself, so I'll just live with 2 arrows.
Okay.
Do I keep the branches or do they just break?
If you use them, they're done.
No, I mean the ones I failed on.
Oh, the ones you failed, yes, they're
Okay.
inside your finger right now.
Okay.
Well, parts of them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Parts of them.
I feel like in anger you would have snapped it.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm just going to sell with that right now. I don't even know if these are going to work correctly.
By the way, you're taking a long rest, so go heal back up to full.
Exactly. I'm just saying. Oh, and could I, since I have my cartographer's tools, could I just kind of jot up a map of the town just in case?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Do I have to roll for that one?
Sure, why not?
Okay. It'll be plus dex, I believe.
So let's see. Let me
we
grab the lovely sheet that I had before because I liked it.
Yes.
So artisan tools. So this is cartographers. So you are draft maps on the fly. No, you have time.
Yeah.
You have time. So yeah, just roll.
Oh, okay.
Just roll.
Okay. So do I succeed or no?
Oh, you did 10? Yeah, you succeed.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Cool. I'm saying if I can do anything else really. Well, anything I want to do. Oh, still one. Yeah, no, I'm pretty good. Yeah. I don't have anything else I really want to do. I have all my spells prepared and everything.
Oh yeah, Monster, have you marked off 18 and 19?
I don't think I did. So let me get to that. So you've
I
done
probably don't have any more.
19 and 18. Okay. So. Also, so Brown, did you want to try to cuddle him?
No.
I'm gonna, with persuasion, just sit on the bed and like pat the spot next.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll persuasion. Bread,
this is
roll
going to
a
succeed.
save.
Oh,
10. Wait.
Roll a save.
Plus persuasion is
mine's just
one.
that's
11.
They tied.
I
have no modifier for that.
You have no modifier? They
No.
tied.
I got a +1.
Okay.
They
Roll,
died.
roll again.
Okay.
This is
watch, they just
amazing.
You pat more furiously.
I pat more furiously, and like I wink.
Ah, damn it.
And Brown wins.
No,
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 you're
I gotta
the
throw
guy.
again. I
No,
gotta
he-
throw.
Yeah, but
because
you
I
have a
did the
plus
2
1.
No,
but
he
it
already.
was 2.
he
I
added
rolled a
one.
2 plus
Oh.
1. So
Oh,
I got a 3
okay,
again.
I didn't see that. Yeah, roll again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Just
Oh,
I'm
God.
sitting
I
there.
didn't see the
like,
plus
Okay.
1. Oh,
I technically crit failed.
you crit
Yeah,
failed. Both
we
of you.
both crit
It's
failed.
yep. Do it again because
Oh
you
my
failed
God.
to.
This is
Can we
amazing.
Can we just
Alright,
narrate
if they
what's
tie
happening?
again, let's just say nothing happened.
Yep.
Can we narrate what's happening, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
If you guys tie again,
has
you
to-
both pass out. That's basically. You guys are just gonna both pass out.
on top of
So,
each
After furiously shaking
No.
your dice, you pass out.
I know you don't sleep, but you ran out of oil.
Okay, you got a 15. That's the number to beat, Red.
Wait, are we rolling again? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
One more. Last
I
one.
just imagine you patting the bed. I shake my head. You pat it more. I'm like, no. And then you're just like slam the bed. And then I.
Okay.
I slammed the bed and put my hand through it. And you
Yeah.
somehow slip.
And then one of the sharks just hits me.
And and then I'm like, I pull myself out, like
Brad,
okay,
roll.
buddy? And I pat the bed more,
Nah,
and I'm
you
like,
did
yeah,
it.
Okay.
get in the bed and give me.
That was fun.
Bro, that was interesting. That was an interesting fight there. Okay. So
That's the word.
you feel yourself inclined to join him in bed.
I'm more of pity by this point, but yes.
More of the fact that you both are just
Dead
you
tires.
somehow magically
Yeah.
became so drunk of doing nothing.
Yeah. No, it's
Alright.
all like the chemicals in the air.
Yep. Yep.
The chemicals in the water.
Yeah,
Freaking
they're making
frogs
everyone
gay.
gay.
All right. So the next day is upon ye,
Alright.
and the next day of water is not upon me.
What?
What?
Exactly.
Well, my first thing to do after I exit the inn is go to 17.
Well, does
Alright.
anything happen overnight, like when we wake up?
Nope. You just hear some cockadoodle-doos, and you hear some well, you hear some screaming as as
I see where
Brad,
this
no
started.
last name, walks to the window.
What? Hey,
Oh.
I see my loincloth?
Yeah, I dropped it in the war.
And then, yeah. So, oh god, I'm placing things everywhere. All right.
Are you placing my loincloth somewhere?
So, no, that's long gone. Sorry.
Shit.
Nope.
You can find it in the morning if you want.
Don't only in the morning.
It's
Not
just
only
like
before that.
floating in one of the blacksmith's
It's
shrouds.
it's in the one of the trees.
Okay.
So, all right.
Just scaring the crap out of
Moving
some old
on.
lady.
So it's a brand new day. The earth is shining. The birds are chirping and being annoying.
And you're gonna have a bad time.
Yup.
No, you've got the flowers are blooming.
Where would you like to go?
Damien goes to 17.
Okay.
Um,
Anyone like to follow him to 17?
No, it's actually my rule in life to avoid him at all costs.
I'm just gonna
Fair.
follow. You know,
I'll go.
I'll go 4.
Tavian's just following his shank friend.
Yeah, I would have had him get me breakfast in the morning.
That's so mean.
He got to cuddle me all night, okay? He can stand to get me breakfast.
I got to cuddle the robot.
That's so much better, just saying.
Well, It seems like everyone had a great
All right.
night. I myself slept very well.
All
You
right.
could-
So,
You could say
Brown,
that.
where are you going?
Um,
I'm
what's,
going.
what's left?
I'm gonna go.
So what's left
I
is
mean,
17,
14,
4.
4.
You can go back to 10 you haven't been to, and you can go back to any number of them if you would like.
Is Brett? You're still around, right?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm just going to 4.
Come up here to
Right.
4.
I'm gonna be like, just before you head out. Well, where did you say that guy was that wanted to talk to me?
Oh, he was the blacksmith up north to. Well, it's just 21. I just give you
Okay.
directions.
Yep.
Yeah, 21. Got it. That's where I'm off to.
It's fun D1.
No.
Okay. So, where should we start? How about we start with something a little old before we go to something little new? The armor.
Oh no.
Okay, we're going with this.
Yes. Okay. So, armor.
Oh,
No.
jeez.
Hello.
Well, so do you remember what it looks like, or do you need me to explain it?
Yep, I have a basic understanding of
Okay.
everything.
So, he hears hello, and he goes, "Oh, dude, 1 second. Wait, is that a dwarf?
Yes. Yes. Hello.
Yes, come here, come here. Oh yes, come. And he gives you a nice big hug. Yes, dwarf brethren. Eventually,
just gonna give him a
this
nice
town will be
solid-
ours. I can't wait. It's been so long since I've seen another dwarf.
Yeah, I'm giving me a bit rating. There's the knockoff one. Very insistent on selling ramp up in the local post, but
Who are you talking about? There's
don't-
no dwarves.
no, a knockoff, a midget.
Oh, that you get yeah. He's just we don't even want
Yes.
to talk about him. He's
Yes, he's appalling.
He's
Trust me.
not a dwarf, and how dare you even? This is terrible. I am Flamebeard. We don't want to talk about that.
Thing.
I'm offended that you would even call him a dwarf, but I mean, you are a dwarf of a kind myself, and he's just going to pull over a chair, to have 2 chairs next to each other. And he's just gonna go here, sit.
Just gonna pull up and we're gonna go. All right, to business.
It might be a bit early in the day, but he grabs some ale and hands you some ale. Let's drink.
Cheers. Just gonna take it back, and I guess we're gonna go over.
Yes. Oh, I'm so grateful to have another dwarf. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've had a good drink with a friend.
Anytime.
Oh yes.
So,
And to
where do you originally hail from?
I've been here most of my life. I hate you. You did this on purpose.
Possibly.
You know, I've met plenty of adventurers who come through here. Not many are dwarves. It's a shame. I think a lot of dwarves have strayed away, or they just don't come down here anymore. I keep making these armors. I'm best at plate mail. But there's nothing like a good quality dwarven plate mail.
That's fair. I remember back in my keep when I was little. The clan leader. A masterwork of a plate mail. Being cravings of the
Plate mail is by far the best that you can get.
I know. Yeah, it just is a lot of thing. Can I just be having a nice civil conversation the whole time while the other people do their things?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've exhausted the.
Oh yeah, and it's killing my voice.
Fantastic.
So
I'm glad we both-
roll me a d20.
Me?
Yes, you.
That is an 8.
Yeah, so you talk, and he kind of sort of mentions the dwarven plate a few times, but that's all that
That's
you talk about. Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right. Next, moving on to let's go 17. Why not?
All right, that's us.
17.
That is
7.
that is you.
Okay. This is the cobbler and woodcutter. Nestled in the oaks near a crossing of paths is the shop. You can see a snily man, nearly about 6 foot tall, with brown hair, brown eyes, and ruddy complexion. You can see that there are, some different types of shoes and boots. And it seems to also have a bit of wood near there. He is currently doing some woodwork.
Another woodworker. Why, hello there. How are you?
Oh, hello. I'm Calvin the Cobbler. How may I help you?
It should not make me laugh, but it does.
Well, my name is Damien Bullhart, and these are my
Oh, hello. Yes. I know Tavian pretty well. He comes here every now and again. How you doing, Tavian? Oh, doing pretty well.
What kind of work do you do here in the town?
Oh. So, like I said, I am the cobbler. I essentially do a lot of stuff involving, shoes and boots. Like, he hands a pair of shoes that he had made, and he's like, "Look at this! Isn't this beautiful? Look at how great it is."
I'd like
That's
to make a
marvelous.
perception check to see what they are.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
You're gonna insult him on his craftsmanship, aren't
You see them as like, even though they're not made of wood, you see them as like wooden shoes that kind of remind you of like what a witch would wear.
you? Oh no.
I'm just gonna keep that to myself. Very
Tavian
nice.
sees them as beautiful as they are, with fine crested jewels around the outside and just really, really nice. Yes,
I just
the,
think
these
Very
are.
fine craftsmanship, just like everyone else seems to be able to do in this town.
Oh
You have a lot
no!
of very
You don't
dedicated
understand.
workers.
These shoes. I love these shoes. I would. Oh, if I could only make shoes more often. It's just not many people come by looking to buy shoes.
What do people usually buy from you?
Well, that's why I've been working on the wood and stuff. I, cut all the wood for all the other operations. I've worked with the blacksmith. I've worked with, um, Jacob to help with his woodwork. I basically cut most of the stuff for them. I really prefer making shoes, though. It's just there's something about a good soul, and if you don't
Well,
have a
how
good
much-
soul, what do you got?
How much are your shoes?
Give me a second. It depends upon what kind of shoe you're looking for. If you're looking for a very basic shoe, it's like a few silver. If you're looking for something more extravagant, which is, honestly pretty nice, it might be anywhere up to like a few gold, maybe some more, depending upon what you want on it. But if you have a special design in mind, I would love to take it on.
Well, I'm not really the creative type. The most I could see myself asking for is, after all, I am Damien Bullhart.
Ah, yes, the infamous.
I see. So you're looking for shoes that have a nice bull hearth on the side of them.
Maybe.
I can easily do that. Yes, yes.
How much would that cost?
It would take me probably a few days to make, but depending upon if you wanted a real bull hut or if you wanted, you know, just an image of a bull hut.
No, I don't want a bull hard. I just a bull.
Oh, okay. So just a bull. Just like the image of a bull. Yeah. If you give me a few days, I can probably get that to you with, you know, 10 gold pieces.
Excellent. Would you like me to pay you now or later?
Sure, if you want to pay me now, but I would prefer you see the craftsmanship first.
The what?
The craftsmanship.
Craftsman.
Yep.
Man, we are dealing with the most cultured man I've ever seen.
Alright. I shall wait to see the... Well, you know what? I have confidence in your abilities. I think I'll pay...
Oh, why, thank you. Why, thank you. I will get to it when I can. I still have some more wood cutting to do.
I hand him over 10 gold pieces, and I subtract 10 gold from my
Good.
thing.
All right.
I mean, like out of character, this seems more like a half now, half late deal.
Right.
I mean, he paid in full, so that's up to him.
Yeah, it's his fault. I really hope it's just
I mean, he even said,
shit.
like, see the work first, so...
Yeah,
that's
you
on
signed up
him,
for
so
a,
he'll take
My
the...
my character's good, and he believes in the...
Yeah, he's like you. Blissfully ignorant.
Yep.
Do you happen to have any shoes that might have a compartment with them?
Shoes that have a compartment. What sort of things are you looking to hide?
I take out like a couple of like needles and stuff and just show him something about like this width.
Are you looking for it in the heel, or are you looking for it under where your feet are?
Preferably the heel, or maybe even like under the sole.
Okay. Well, I can do either under the sole or the heel.
Can you do both?
If you would like, I can probably put it both in, but I can't guarantee the integrity of it. The types of material tend not to look well when you put multiple holes in them. It might actually make your feet wet when you walk into a puddle, but if you're willing to, you know, deal with that, I can put it in both. Just fair warning.
Maybe just the one in the sole then.
Okay,
Just
the one
for
in the
quick
sole.
access.
I can do that. It'll also take a few days, and it'll be about 15 gold.
Now, sir, I mean, my friend here just made a nice deal with you. I think we might be able to come to another agreement.
Okay. Yeah, that is fair. I mean, his is more custom. I could probably do, the best I could probably do is, about 8 gold pieces.
8 gold? Okay.
Because it would take a lot of time, and I don't want it to fall apart on you, so.
Okay, Johnny.
Do you want me to give you half now and the rest later, or?
You can give it me at all later if you would like.
Okay.
Again, it's one of those things where I would like you to see what it looks like first.
Alright, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Because if it's something that you're not happy with, like, I don't want you to pay for something that you're not happy with.
And I'd still compensate you for your time.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Alright, let go.
Okay, so you have met Kelvin.
Yes, we have met Kelvin.
Honestly, he's just happy to be making shoes. Like,
A fine fellow.
that's probably like the main reason. Like, not many people ask for shoes, so he's happy to be making shoes.
That's part
like
of why
him.
I asked. Alright, Mark 17, and I think Damien is gonna give 14 another chance.
And boop.
As I take leave, I say, I can't wait to see your fine craftsmanship.
Oh, yes. Also, let me just, for a sake of my own notes, payment for, bull shoes. Received 10, few days. And I'm just gonna have it there so that you can see it as well. and payment for heal compartment. Or how much was the bull shoes? I don't remember.
10.
Was it 10? I couldn't remember if
10.
it was 10 or 20.
10.
Okay, then I'm actually gonna also reduce yours because I kind of thought it was 20. So yours will be 5 gold, not 8.
Mine's 5?
No.
No.
Oh.
Mine's 5. Okay.
Yep, 5 gold.
Mine's still 10, right?
Not received. I forgot how much I made the first one, so that was kind of... I thought I made it 20, so I was trying to make yours less than that.
Mine was 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're Omega.
Yeah.
Man, you king
Yeah.
of missing context.
Basically, I forgot what I said and thought I said 20. Okay.
Alright.
So we're all good. So you guys at 4.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm kind of happy that I actually have who's going here this time. It's the first time of that. Okay, so this is a small shop.
Oh, what?
It is number 4.
Okay.
Okay. It is a small shop. It also, again, like many of the other ones, is a workplace as well as a home. I'm gonna also probably stop saying that. You notice a woman who appears to be fairly old, like probably in her, 60s.
All right.
And she seems to be the one who's in charge of this place. You notice bits of pottery around the...
Oh. Okay.
Fred's immediately more disappointed.
So... she goes, hello, welcome. Are you interested in a bunch of pottery? How can I help you?
We're just looking around, and
Okay.
it seems you have quite the quaint shop here.
Oh, why, thank you. I basically take care of it myself now.
No, if I may ask, what happened?
Well, ever since Shredderig's passing, I've basically had to keep this place up myself.
Ah, I see. Well, I am sorry for the loss.
I'm able to still keep this place up and running pretty well. So that's what matters. I know it's all worth it.
Well, from what I could gather, it seemed like awesome.
So basically, it looks like the trials of life have worn her beyond her years. She has long white hair, a wrinkled face, and you gather is the wife of the late Shredrick, hero of the Goblin War.
Your
So
husband was
you
the
can
hero of
see
the Goblin War?
you can see many different types of designs and pottery stuff around the place. It appears that she's been experimenting with certain things.
All right.
What have you been trying to make here?
Cedric died, she's begun experimenting.
Yep.
Thanks, Brown.
You're welcome.
And so, she goes, "Oh, are you adventurers by any chance?"
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Oh, you are. Okay, perfect. So I don't know if you care, but I also can, like, I'm making pottery and stuff, and I'm able to keep up with the town, and I know a lot of you adventurers don't really care for pottery. Besides the fact that Lank keeps, trying to use his sword and cut him open. It's weird.
Oh boy.
But besides that, I mean, there is something special that I think, because I've been messing around with the pottery for a while, and I think it might be of use for some of you adventurers.
May I ask how so?
Well, I like to call it a flame fist. And it's it'll take me a little bit to make. I do have one here, and she takes it out, and it's a ceramic container that seems to have two holders for vials, and it looks to be when you actually give me an investigation.
Well, since it would be an artifact, would I get advantage on it since I'm artificer? That's not right.
It's a very very it's a specialty, so I would say no.
Darn.
Okay. I don't know. I would say no, because it's not.
Okay.
I would say you get it if it was like something far more mechanical versus like pottery.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Either way, 15. That's fine.
I got 20.
Basically, you notice that it is basically has ceramic stoppers filled with cork sealing rings and paraffin fin cloth wick. And you kind of gather the fact that it can hold 2 vials of alchemist fire and keep them from spilling.
Interesting. Okay.
How much are those?
And if you were to, because you're an artificer and you've looked at this box for a long time, you kind of gather that you can basically put 2 vials of Greek fire, throw this container at them, and it will cause both vials of alchemist fire to occur simultaneously on the target.
So after looking at investigating this, so how sturdy would this be? Is this like a one-use thing, or after we did
it would
throw it, could we reuse?
It would most likely be slightly it would most likely be pretty damaged.
Okay.
It looks semi-sturdy, but you're dealing with
alchemist fire.
Yeah, it's able to basically make sure that you can put it on your back and the alchemist fire won't drip out or corrode anything or light on fire when it's not supposed to.
Okay.
So it's pretty sturdy, but a seal might break, something like that when you throw it.
Yeah. How much would you be willing to sell this for?
Oh, I can sell this for 2 gold. 2 gold each.
Okay. And would you have? Well, where could we find alchemist's fire?
You would have to ask the trade. The trade place, the trade post.
All right. What do you think, Brad?
I think we should buy some.
Yeah. How many of these do you have? Just one?
I have one currently, but if you want a special commission or something like that, I can probably make about 5 per day.
Okay. And And have you tested these, or is this?
Oh yes, they work very well.
Okay.
I will take 10.
I'll take.
They have
I'll
1. She can make. If you request it, she will make another 5 for tomorrow.
Okay. I'll take 1 just to test it.
Okay. So mark 2 gold off. Yep.
Yep. I'll go.
Okay, let me see if this person is also here currently.
What do you call it? Fire Fist?
It was called Flame Fist.
Fireball.
Flame Fist. Okay.
Flame Fist.
Flame Fist.
Yes.
Got it. I have. It's not too late to give me an inventory, a weight limit.
I am not planning on it. Okay. Basically, I'm giving you guys a bag of holding without giving you guys a bag of holding.
Yeah, okay. But not a bag of holding.
What?
But not a bag of holding. Because
Yeah.
if you did, we'd get into shenanigans.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I really don't want to deal with the shenanigans on my first time.
That's
I
fair.
can't. I don't have the knowledge to prepare to counteract that.
What if I
Either way.
catapult? Ooh, I have ideas now.
Okay. So
Sure, those ideas. What if I catapult scares me when coming from?
you also notice in the room there is a strapping youth, and who looks to be some sort of fighter of some kind.
Oh shit! I'm getting out of here.
Well, I mean, by all means. Yep.
Who's
Yeah.
this person?
Yeah, and would you be one of the town guard? Or I asked.
He is David. He
David.
is the person that you were told is engaged to Carla.
Oh, I wasn't there. But okay.
Yeah,
was
but
I?
the other people were.
Oh no, I would.
Yeah.
Well, how?
So he's
Well, we had a good chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys have all basically caught up with everything that's going on.
Yeah, and since it's my turn, here's the jotted down map that I've been drawing this whole time. Ferns doesn't have the best handwriting, but it functions.
That's all we can ask.
And my phone doesn't know what compression means.
Yes.
But yes. Okay. And there you go. I mean, it's pretty redundant, but there's the map of Goblin Tooth.
Okay. Where is it in the? Okay. there it
D&D.
is. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Cows?
Well, that's the only thing we really got from there.
I know. Meow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm good there then.
Yep. Got it. So you
How about you, Brad?
You met David.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Well, then, okay, interesting.
And there's your unlock for David.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You also met Sarah, the potter.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid pothead. Sorry, I've been waiting to say that for
No.
It's all good.
Yeah. It's
It's
not a bad pun.
Okay.
It is a terrible pun.
Puns are funs.
No.
Yep, they are. Okay. So, next place we are going is back to 14. Right? Hey, don't leave Tavian!
Yeah.
Who's leaving Tavian?
No one's leaving Tavian. You're not moving.
Okay.
How dare you leave Tavian? What a dick.
He can ride on my back.
Wait.
Oh. This is a great ride. Alright. I thought I gave you guys Sarah. There we go. Now you have Sarah.
Thank you.
By the way, if you haven't noticed, the order that the NPCs are in is based on the numbers.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, it makes it easier to determine who you've talked to and who you haven't. Okay.
Anyway,
So,
do we see anyone inside?
let me see. It's fairly early in the morning. This is 14?
Yes, 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you see a... you hear... well, you don't see anyone, but you kind of hear a commotion in the back.
right.
I go asking, is everything okay back there?
And you just see a bunch of children like just running around, and
Oh lord.
two uh uh what seems to be a husband and wife trying to like calm them down.
Let's burn the children.
Wow.
Oh, what was that?
No,
Um,
that's me talking.
I know. Um, so the man introduces himself as Olaf. He is the dairyman. You find out that his
I
wife
know the
is
dairyman.
Jana, and these are their children. Most of the building is residential space with a small storefront up front, where Jana sells cows, goat milk, curds, cheese, butter, and Olaf was an archer during the Goblin War. Although now he's pretty old, pretty bald, and has white hair, with like small little things of white hair.
Why, hello there, fine chaps.
You also, so Jana is a round woman with with white curls slipping out from her bonnet, framing her usually laughing face.
Aw.
Typically, she and her daughters are making cheese and working the butter, while, the men tend to do more of the livestock with the barn. I'm basically just giving you a description so that you don't have to,
Alright,
essentially talk
anyway,
to them.
I say, why, hello there, fine chaps. Would I be allowed to purchase some goat's milk?
If you would like to purchase goat's milk, yeah, we have plenty.
How much?
1 silver piece per.
I'd like to buy 2 bottles of goat's milk.
Here you go.
And
Have a great day.
2 silver.
Where?
You guys want to do anything else there?
Well, that was.
Yeah, I'm good.
I honestly, I just kind of, it's, a lot of these places are just as they, seem. They're woodworker, dairy. We've basically gone through a lot of the gist of
Yes.
them. So from this point, unless there's a reason, I'm probably just gonna cut it kind of quick.
Wait.
hmm
So when do we get to adventure?
That's
Yeah.
a great question.
So, is there
totally not.
anything else in the town that you guys would like to explore?
We've been here
No.
plenty long
We
enough.
probably
Okay.
explored
Screw the guard
everything
tower.
Except the guard tower.
Yeah, but we don't
the
need a
guard
guard tower.
Okay,
Well,
so
Screw it.
you have some people that you still haven't talked to, but that's fine. Boop. I'm just gonna unlock these 2 people that you met.
Okay.
There will be some people that you haven't. I like how no one wanted to meet the person playing drums either.
There's a reason for
I
that.
mean,
I mean,
I thought
when
he was
Omega,
just a generic NPC.
yeah, actually, what was he playing
I mean,
when
would it make a
Omega?
difference?
What was he playing when Omega was in there? I think he was playing bagpipes.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yep. So, okay. Welcome. You have finally went through said town. Okay. So, you've spent some time at block text. You have spent some time in the village of Goblin's Tooth, enjoying the surprisingly hospitality, for the most part, and interesting personalities of the place. You have lodgings at the Shady Oak Inn, the only hostelry in the settlement. The lodgings are clean, if austere. Shanson, the innkeeper, has just brought some of his wife's famous braised cabbage for you to sample. A light rain taps outside the shuttered windows, and crackling fire scares the chill from the common room. The inn is crowded, for tonight the village council meets. All council members are present, as well as Brother Rossby from the church. Townsfolk are perched on tables and benches throughout the room, and Shanson, Hazel, and Carla dart about, filling tankards and collecting coin. Oi, oi, oi! This is Blacksmith. Oi, 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 oi! Everyone gather together, gather. Listen, listen, listen. We're going to start this meeting. Are there any concerns for the council? A few voices and hands raise. And a battered helmet is basically handed to one of the townsmen. Give me one of you. I don't care who. Roll me a d20.
7.
Thanks.
7. Someone else roll me a d20.
I can.
Can I reroll?
No.
15.
16.
Okay. 15. Perfect. 16. Perfect. You notice that the battered helmet is most likely belonging to Shredrig. And that's why it's held in such a regard. Only the holder of the helmet speaks during the meeting. And the current holder is Relmic the Merchant.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait.
Relmic essentially complains that Rumden, the trader, deliberately sold most of his lamp oil to a stranger during the market day last week. And now the price for the remaining oil is so outrageously high that he cannot hope to make a profit when he returns to the city. Other townsfolk seem to raise, similar concerns, saying that Rumden seemed to have sold out a lot of his inventory. And Rumden simply responds that he's selling what he can to support himself. He's selling as much as he will. And the crowd silently awaits for the council's response. Two of the members lower their heads. Rumden grins as only 2 votes against him means he is in the right. Also,
Can I insight check him?
Sure, go ahead.
16 plus 18.
Okay, he seems to be telling the truth that he's kind of pissed that someone had purchased everything from him. Like, purchased everything that he wanted to pick up. Also, as far as the council, just so you can get an idea of who is there, because they probably introduced themselves. Where does it say? There was a list somewhere that had them all. Can you put my search function on the right thing? Thank you.
Never.
Okay. Town. Do they not actually mention it right off the bat? It's a 7-member council. And they meet under the thing. The current council members include Nebrim the miller, Martin the blacksmith, Jacob the woodworker, Sarah the potter, Edward the grocer, Rebecca the tavern keeper, and Hazel the innkeeper. Or the innkeep.
Okay.
So those are the people who are currently on the board. You also have, Brother Crosby who's there. Okay, let me scroll back down. Okay. So while they're brewing, Brother Rosby then takes the helm and begins a long-winded tirade about senseless violence that transpired nightly at the Crossing Swords Tavern. Which you guys only walked in. Nothing else. He has... It appears that he has spoken on it on a number of occasions. And you kind of get the hint that, he really doesn't like all the violence. He also announces that he will not be healing anyone anymore that is hurt in the tavern.
That's fair.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave you on a quick aside so I can go get more water.
Alright, that seems fair.
I just realized I forgot to go and buy Alchemist's Fire.
You'll be fine.
You can do that later.
Yeah. I agree.
Nice day. How are all
Mhm.
of you?
Horrid, how are you?
Yes.
I'm great.
Ye heathen?
Heathen? What are you talking about?
I'm just pulling your leg.
All right.
Heretics, all of you.
Okay. Here's where the fun begins.
Alright, fine.
All right. So, he was just talking about how he won't heal anyone, and a rugged-looking family enters the common room,
Yeah, okay.
and they look to be pretty distraught. Sanson and Carla quickly bring blankets and broth, and the homesteader Kurna, as you found out, tells how goblins have raided her home, stealing
no.
livestock and food, and slaying her husband Odo.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The family fled while their home was being burned, and as she finishes her tale, a couple of townsfolk rush out of the room to get the Revy.
It's Reeve. Like,
I know. I will continue to call it Revy though, because
Okay.
I like it better.
it's
Sigil.
fine. Okay.
So-
It's been happening. I needed to say something.
Well,
I know it's wrong. I just like Revy better.
It's kind of like the Caesar versus Kaiser argument.
Hail to Kaiser.
You
Yeah.
use it right or you don't
No.
use it.
Yeah, exactly.
When- But Caesar salad.
Such a both, Omega.
So Sir Derek arrives. He immediately instructs Captain Alstred Sword to put the town on high alert, adding further orders to double watches, order outlooks, and send armed parties out to patrol the village perimeter. He then commands the sergeant to sound the horn and summon the town militia.
I'd like to ask where the goblins are.
You can basically assume that they came from the location, like the person's house. Like, they just bolted from their house to get here.
I'd like to ask where their house is and go there.
Patience. I still have more things to read. Some of the town's veterans, especially the blacksmith, immediately come to retaliation, and clamor for immediate retaliation and to recapture the homestead. If you were patient, you would hear. The Revy cautions them against such course of action over their shouts of protest, and he explains that the goblins often make low-level raids in outlying areas to test local resistance before venturing forth in a war party on a town. He has become very, very accustomed to this tactic during, the long Goblin War, so he knows that they kind of sort of hit a small place to see what the forces are like, and then go in for big. The Revy says, "The knight is their ally, and we will not be drawn out to fight in their element. Odo lies slain, there is nothing we can do about that now. But the horn will summon the homesteaders within our walls, so all others may be safe until dawn. You will serve Odo best by defending our homes tonight. There will be time enough in the day ahead to avenge him. We cannot sacrifice our forces chasing fleeing foes into darkness." The Revy then turns his attention to you. He says that it will probably take a few days for the village to get to strike up a posture of immediate defense. But it will also be a few days before the militia is assembled and ready for an offense. In the meantime, the Revi would like to find out what has happened to the Odos homestead. Since you are not really involved in the plans for the defense of the town, or, the retaliating attack, you're basically likely to be the best bet to go out and actually,
Do something.
investigate. Investigate.
Before we go investigating, I'd like to point out that I can speak Goblin.
Okay.
Good for you.
Shoot him. He's working with them.
If they, yeah, so he offers you a reward if you would be willing to investigate the homestead.
Well, of course I'd be willing to.
What's this reward we're talking?
Yeah, how much is...
We might be potentially putting our
sounds like-
lives on the line here.
It just sounds like a fun way to test out some strategies I've been developing.
Yeah, yes. He basically says that you guys will be compensated pretty well, but he can't get into the specifics because he has to focus on defense right now.
That's fair.
And do you guys accept?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, the Revi advises that you can get some rest, and set off at first light. Basically,
I think we've gotten enough rest.
Yeah,
I'm good to
basically, yeah, you guys, I let you go to sleep early, but, little is said, while the villagers arm themselves, but a mix of rage, resolve, and fear of a second Goblin War can be read on basically everyone's face.
Mhm.
This will be the 5th war I've participated in.
Because, yeah, this is at nighttime, so, so the night can be, you can hear shouts between patrols and sentry posts, but over the night you do not hear the goblins do not attack.
Okay.
It is now bright and early, and because of the panic, the market is not currently up.
Darn.
Yep. Okay. So, after a light breakfast of bread, ale, and salted fish, you set forth
How dare you?
for Karna's homestead to begin your investigation. The rising sun hangs lazily behind dim shadow wood as you march southeastward. You soon see a stone-sawed dwelling, livestock pen, and the charred remains of a barn, the home of Otto's family. 2 goats and a cow are still within the livestock pen. A few other domestic animals wander unfettered about the yard, and the cottage door hangs open in the still morning air. What
One question.
would you like to do?
One question. Is there a cat?
There is not a cat.
Darn.
Oh.
I want to let the other animals out.
No,
in
no,
case-
no, no. I'm gonna...
What if something attacks? Then they
I'm
have a
gonna do
chance
the
to run
reasonable
away.
thing. Enter the
Or, right, family just lost their husband, and this is kind of the only money they have. We should back after we make sure this area is clear.
Well, we can get them, but what if the goblins attack and kill all
The
the animals
goblins
that are in the pen?
They've already attacked and they didn't kill the animals. Why would they attack again?
Okay, if they kill them, it's on you, man.
I
If
will...
we come across any goblins, you can trust me that I can take care of them.
Oh, you blowhard.
You're not the only one armed here, man.
Should make me a helmet out of one of their heads.
You've seen my combat prowess.
No, I haven't.
No, we actually haven't. None of us have seen each other fight, except, well...
The
Yeah.
one-on-ones. Yep.
I've taken you out in one shot. Just saying.
Yes, because you have much more bulk than I was expecting.
Pride
I've
cometh
fought in
before a fall.
wars. Of course I have much more.
Yes, I'm more of a support, you see.
He is the best wingman a man can ask for.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm going to enter the cottage, and I'm gonna make a investigate.
Okay, so you're gonna enter the place. So, would anyone like to go in with him?
Check for traps.
I'm going to hang behind him.
Okay, but
Because
you're
he's
going to
noble.
enter the place as well?
Yes, but directly behind him as a meat shield.
Okay. Anyone else want to enter?
Oh yeah,
Let's
I'm
do
moving it.
Okay, everyone's going in?
Yep.
Okay. So indoors, you will immediately notice the body of Odo, Kerner's husband, which was pretty obviously slain by a sword or something similar. You can also see the sword, which appears a sword, which appears to be, you know, his sword laying next to him.
Okay.
You can sort of kind of notice some bindings, but that's about all you can see currently.
I make an investigation check on the cottage.
Okay, go ahead.
I think we should all make an investigation check on the cottage.
Let's just see where yours goes.
I want to check the body first.
Are you sure? I got a 7.
Okay.
I'll try. Actually, I'll try.
I got a 9. Not much better.
I got a 16.
All right, we will
13.
Shank roll for checking the body.
13.
13. Okay. So you check the body and you notice that it appears that some very, very crude bandages and herbs were applied to his wounds before he died. It's nothing super fancy. It's just like really, really put together.
How long ago did he die? Does it look like?
Last night.
Let's see.
The lady did not lie. No.
Nope.
She just, the widow. Yeah, that's a widow.
Is there anything on the body?
But besides the besides the just, you know, bandages and stuff, that's about it. But like I said, you notice that the bandages and stuff seem to be, you know, roughly put together.
Okay.
Okay, so who is investigating the house?
I was. I got 16.
Okay, 16. So, for 16, you will note that most of the furniture is still in place. Some items such as tools, blankets, and a small metal mirror have been just left behind, and they seem to be of, you know, some value. You will also find that it appears that only about a third of the food that was in the homestead has been taken.
Okay. Is that it?
That is it for your investigation.
Okay. Well, I'll just relay what you told me to everyone else. And yeah.
I go to inspect his sword.
It's a normal longsword, but it has like a slight jewel that is from his family heir.
I shall pick this up and return this to... Well, maybe I should just leave it. No, I should return it to them.
Okay.
If you wish to return it to them, then safest thing would be holding on to it so no one else loots it.
I'll make sure to return it to them, so I pick up...
rude, man.
Well, as long as we return it.
It says the woman who's like immediately, hey, I want to loot the corpse.
Exactly.
I wasn't looting the corpse.
She was checking it.
Assuming the worst.
Of a
rogue.
To be fair,
Of a rogue?
Alright.
You know, it says spy/thief. You don't know. You never bothered to ask what my story was, so...
I don't think anyone here really knows. No one really knows each other's story here.
Exactly.
Actually.
I mean, all I know is I got a cuddle with the robot. It's a win-win.
Reluctantly, yes.
Reluctantly.
In a half-broken bed.
Oh my gosh.
It's
So
why
that's
it's
what you were up
broken.
to the other night. See, you got a mechanical
anyway.
fetish over here.
That entire sentence was like you could have literally said anything else, and it would have been just a better sentence.
So, yeah. So he doesn't understand the word fetish, but he still gets that it sounded a little more disgusting. So
Hey, you're the ones that broke the bed, man.
he punched it.
Oh,
Like it
Fred.
like that.
Fred.
Are there any other rooms, or is it just the one room?
It's the rest are just normal like bedrooms and stuff.
Now
for
that
living.
after your regularly scheduled.
Just in case you missed it, I did pick up his
Yep. I heard.
Okay.
I hear you.
Can we look around outside for any footprints?
Sure, you can look around outside. Do you want to examine the outside of the building, or would you like to just look for footprints, etc.?
I'll just search the area for tracks, blah blah blah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the place that appeared to be burnt.
Okay, so I assume that's going to be D20 investigation.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
12. And you're looking for tracks. Actually, what's your? It's not investigation. What is tracks? Sure. I'll let you do. I'll let you do investigation. That's fine. But yeah, probably would have done nature more than investigation.
I still have a +5 in nature.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna say no. You don't see.
Okay.
I examined the burnt building.
Okay. You notice that there is a torch essentially on the ground, and that seems to be what caused the fire.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Well, I think we've gotten all the information we can.
Okay. Would anyone like to
I'd like
see
to
anything
check
else?
The barn just to see if there was anything left in the.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it was the barn that was set ablaze.
Yes.
Burn down barn set ablaze. No, same idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do another one over of the house? Like the
Sure.
inside? 12.
Can I just pocket anything?
Okay.
See,
18.
18. Again, you notice that it appears that none of the valuables or anything really has been stolen from the house.
But there's nothing that looks like out of place or
Nope.
like maybe it was staged, you know what I mean?
Nope. It just looks like a normal, like what you would assume would be a normal house, with, from what you can gather, from looking at everything that's around, and what people have been telling you, you can gather that nothing really of any value has been taken from anywhere, and it appears that only food has been taken.
This doesn't seem right.
It just something seems off.
If this was an attack of war, the whole entire building would be destroyed, not just the bar.
It seems too
This
human,
seems more like a
I
singular
guess.
Why
goblin
specifically
raid than
him?
I mean,
Usually they would kill women and children first.
If you, also, if any of you want, because you were talking about the building, if you would like, you can examine the building outside and see if
I
it's...
examined the building outside.
You will find that the main building, the house, is pretty undamaged.
It's too human.
It seems very intense.
This doesn't feel like a goblin attack at all.
It really does not.
I think we should go back and report our findings.
Would you like to explore the area some more? Would you like to just go back? What would you...
But you guys are saying that it was not a goblin attack.
That's what we suspect.
I suspected. However, we have a widow and a child who claim the opposite.
That is true.
And they were running from
childs
it.
can have a very fickle memory, and
It was an attack.
Magic?
Memories can be skewed.
Actually, detect magic. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
Does anybody have that?
Chappie might.
10.
Or Brad. 10.
10 for what?
Detect magic.
Are you casting the spell?
I don't think you
Trying to.
rolled for detect magic.
You don't roll
Yep,
for
there it
detect
is.
magic.
Yeah, you just detect it.
It's
Yeah.
just you use your spell slot for it, unless you have ritual casting, which you can. You're a sorcerer.
Sorcerer, Dragonborn.
Sorcerers don't have ritual casting, so that
Okay.
would use up your spell slot. If you're,
Okay, cool.
would you like to do it?
Why not?
Okay, so for up to 10 minutes, you now, if you keep concentrating on it, within 30 feet of you, you will be able to sense a magical presence.
Alright.
Alright.
You should check the sword.
So would you
Yeah.
like
And the
to?
body.
Walk around the area and see if you find any magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There appears to be no magic anywhere you walk.
Darn.
Anticlimactic.
Yep, and you
But-
wasted the spell slot.
Yeah.
It's not
Also,
a waste.
Yeah, I guess not.
well, we are unsure of the widow's relationship with her husband.
I'd like
It's
to
not
see
wrong.
all the pathways that are around the building.
Yeah.
So give me an investigation.
Ugh.
Nice.
Okay, 21.
Hell
Okay, so you notice, unlike Brad, who was kind of half paying attention, you see essentially an area where it's honestly there's a lot of stuff knocked down. Like, it seriously looks like kind of a rhino just decided to go right through this place. There's branches broken everywhere. Like, there clearly seems to be like there was some sort of panic going through here. Like, a lot of stuff is just broken. With like some small little leaves thrown behind to try to make it look like it wasn't broken.
Interesting.
I go look over and examine that. Like, do I see any footprints over there? Maybe.
Oh, there's a very, very clear path going into the woods. Like, there's a very, very clear path, and you can tell basically exactly where they at least started it.
I keep following that path.
So
Yep,
before
go
he
ahead.
does that,
You gonna let him go, or
I'll go along with them.
I'm gonna follow, but before that, can I light a torch?
If you would like, sure.
It's
Yes.
not dark out.
Oh, I have plans with the torch. Don't worry.
Okay. So you're gonna
Oh,
light a
fuck.
torch in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Everyone's visibly confused, but I can tell
Mhm.
there might be something coming up, and it's Thursday, so sorry.
So
I get
does
you.
anyone have any tracking knowledge or anything specific that can help with tracking?
Let me
Sword?
look.
Like, we don't have any druids or rangers. Does anyone
No,
else
we
have
don't have-
any? Does anyone else have anything specific that would help them with tracking?
No.
Okay,
I
I
know
didn't
how to
think so.
stealth. I mean, they've
That
tried to stealth.
helps you with tracking severely. Okay,
Yeah.
As in severely not at all.
one of you, and you can decide beforehand. Give me a nature check.
Alright, who has the highest in nature?
I have a +5.
Okay,
plus
but
4,
I
so.
think for this to be fun, we should use the person with the lowest.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I think that's
So I got
me.
a 0.
Oh no.
How much do I have?
Fantastic. Well, nature it is. Fantastic. Let's see how badly this goes.
Oh
You
yeah, I
got
have
the
a
highest and the
+2.
lowest.
I got a 4.
So for you,
How about someone else has it?
I'm pretty sure that fails, but let me just double check here.
I really hope it's like a 5, and I
That
look
fails.
stupid. Oh, what a shame. I'm staring at the dirt
Wait,
and going,
Red
actually, that succeeds.
What?
Really?
What?
Okay.
Yep. That
Oh
succeeds.
my
Nature
Succeed
extraordinaire.
on that.
This is because this is a little different than normal. It basically, as long as you roll your wisdom score or lower, you can follow the trail.
Your wisdom score or lower.
Yep, you have to remember that it's also back when things were reversed, so I'm just letting you have it. Okay. So you guys follow the trail.
All right.
Honestly, you guys were gonna follow it regardless, but
Just in case.
yeah. Okay. So, just in case one of you decided to go the complete opposite direction. All right. Block text.
Following the Freedom Trail.
The Goblin's Trail, you're assuming it's the Goblins or whatever trail you're following, because you don't know if it's Goblins or not, leads to a depression at the edge of the Dim Shadow Woods.
I mean, I know it's in 2020, but it doesn't have to be that bad.
Yep. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of terrible people. They've been making fun of goblins a lot. Like, they can't get married anymore. Like, it's just terrible.
A
So
group of goblins is called depression.
yep,
Oh my god.
yep, it is.
I support this.
In it, several goblins, including females and young, have set up a crude camp. Large piles of dried grass have been laid out for bedding, and several bulging sacks have been stacked on the far side of the place. Only 4 of the goblins appear to be armed. They are males, all bearing short swords. The creatures wear
I say
leather.
hello in the Goblin tongue.
The
Can I
creatures
just chuck a Molotov?
the creatures wear leather armor, inappropriately tanned by the scent of it, and blazon of a jagged knife in a crudely painted on the armor. There is a peculiar cast to their complexion. Instead of typical orange or rust color, their skin is an orange, white, and peeling.
Okay.
Interesting.
I
wanna
proceed to
stealth.
say hello in
One
the Goblin tongue.
one of
Don't.
these, the largest and obviously oldest, steps forward. The creature wears a necklace of human finger bones
Ooh.
Oh,
and
shit.
appears to have only 3 teeth.
Okay.
And he speaks to you. And he
Okay.
says, Trask no humans come. Trask not want war. Trask's people starve.
I speak in the Goblin tongue. Were you the ones who attacked that house back there?
Oh, thank God, I don't have to speak common. So, yes, our people have basically been starving, and we didn't want war. We didn't want any of it to happen. We went to go collect food, and next thing we know, they basically, we didn't want to hurt anyone. He came out of his home and he started attacking, and we tried to, defend ourselves and run, but a torch got dropped. We tried to protect ourselves, and we cut him down, and then we tried to apply bandages to make sure he wouldn't die.
Hmm.
Can we get an insight? Well, actually, Omega's
Yeah.
I want to make
Omega's-
an check.
he's the only one who can understand
Okay,
it. So
go make an insight.
Right, I have a 0 in insight. That's what I was just checking out.
Mhm.
All right, D20. All right, I got a 12.
He appears to be telling the truth.
All right, I ask. You should be more careful. These people seem very scared about going into. They're not very tolerated of this. People are still pretty scarred from the last war with the casualties and whatnot.
I mean, we really didn't have a choice. I mean, as I'm sure you probably know, goblins do not do well in the sun. And we were kind of driven away from our home, and we're just trying to survive. while we can.
Yes, I understand your troubles. I once fought in the Goblin Civil War with a friend of mine.
Oh God, you were in the war? Did you?
No, not that war. It was a different war, a different country.
Okay. I mean, I,
It's actually where I've learned to speak the Goblin tongue.
and he like grabs his necklace. He goes, this can attest to me being in the last Goblin War. It was bad, horrible for both sides, and so he also so he talks about the thing that has sort of kind of been terrorizing them,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he calls them and you guys can hear this because he speaks it in Goblin.
Mhm.
Hydra Kronos. Hydra
Kaiser
Krontos.
Kronos.
And
Um,
Omega, you understand this to mean flesh render.
And where can we find this beast?
He has taken over our home. And it's in the woods that way.
If we were to kill this for you, would you be in a better position?
Oh, if you killed this, we would gladly return to the woods and leave this dreadful sun. But if we did that now, it would surely slay us. It basically scattered all of us goblins throughout, and we only have small little camps now because of this.
Huh.
But we
Can
are, we
I-
are we are also still really low on food.
Can I turn to
Well,
Damien and ask what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, go ahead.
I tell the goblin, excuse me for a second, and then I simply say, relay all the information.
Shut out.
I can also speak common if it would be better for you humans.
It seems to be more streamlined if you're talking to him.
Oh,
But
okay.
it just-
That's fair. My common isn't that great.
Don't
It's
worry, I
fine.
can perfectly translate and speak.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So what are they saying? You cut out.
I relay all the information that was told to me to them.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, and he will basically, so he basically goes, if you can provide proof that the beast was slain, a severed left ear would do for proof.
Alright.
Okay.
We will travel to this beast and slay it.
Thank you. And he takes,
I've been meaning to get some good
Could I ask for a description of what the beast looks like?
so,
Just like even a
Because-
simple one.
so he doesn't know the human word for it, and he really, you got the gist of it from the thing, but you ask him to describe it, and he describes a brown, it as being a creature that is brown, hairy, and about the size of a battering ram, with huge claws and teeth.
Oh no, a battering ram.
Yep.
Huge claw.
That sounds like.
A bear? No.
Bigger.
Sounds like a bull.
Bigger bear, yes.
So
Well,
that's
flesh renderer.
that's what he refers to it as.
Alright.
And
We shall go off to slay the beast.
he also, because he has been talking with the person who knows Goblin, he's going to take off his bone necklace as a proof of his proof of worthiness and battle, and a symbol of being a battle commander, and gives it to you as a sign of respect, to basically say, this is my token to say, like, this is my honor. If you can slay that thing and bring this back to us with the ear, he'll take it back and he'll leave you guys in peace. Yep.
Alright. We shall accept this tax.
Okay. He hands you a small pouch. Marantas, he says. Good when hurt. No good by tomorrow.
So a medicine sometime.
So he hands you 12 green berries. And the 12 green berries will heal 1 point of damage when eaten, but they expire after 24 hours.
Are they
Would
good
they be
berries?
good berries?
They indeed are good berries.
I love that we had the same height.
Yep.
Twinsies!
Yeah.
So you get 12 good berries.
Nice.
Before they were called good berries.
Yep.
And then the last topic he brings up again is the food. And he says basically they only took a few days worth of food. They can stretch out the rations to last a week. However, if you guys are unable to find the flesh render, because it's easy to say, then his people have no choice but to raid a second homestead for food.
I see.
We will destroy the
Maybe they could pick up
render.
farming.
I don't. Well, goblins are allergic to sunlight.
They can farm at night.
That's impossible.
So,
Well, it depends on the crop.
No, you do it by moonlight. Then just let them grow in the daytime, then harvest them at night.
Yeah, that would work.
Either way, we're not about to sit here and get into this debate with some goblins.
We need a druid!
So, if you guys would like to, offer up some rations or something like that to help them over.
I give them the 2 things of goat's.
I give them all the rations that I've just have lugging around me, which should be 10 days worth, because I don't eat.
Okay,
And
that's
came with the Dungeoneer's pack.
that's fine. He will thank you for the rations, and he will say, okay, thank you. This should bide you enough time to deal with the bear, and we will wait for your return so that we can go home.
All right. Oh, you did say bear.
I did. So he doesn't know the word for bear, but the fact that Omega spoke Goblin, he could probably tell you that it's a bear in Goblin.
Yes, it is a bear.
But it says is Goblin speaking characters could translate it to flesh render. But
then it shouldn't be that.
You guys basically got it right off the bat and went, bear? It's a bear. It makes it easier, so I don't have to keep looking up flesh render.
Alright, we march off to go fight this bear.
I'm up for it.
Okay. I think that's going to end it then.
Darn. Okay.
Alright.
And the reason I'm saying that is because you got a long, long trek ahead of you.
Oh, that's fun.
So.
And this is where the random counters come in, huh?
Yep. This is where the random encounters come in.
Oh, shit.
So, you guys, I will allow you to see yourself at the beginning of Boof.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Let me zoom in.
Yep, you.
And Hans.
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So,
I'm very
welcome.
small on this map.
Is this a good idea?
I like it.
This is. So you guys are, roughly here. You guys haven't gone into really the forest yet. And let's see what to make his.
Actually, if you'll allow me to, real quick, could I jot down a quick map?
Sure.
Okay, that'll be a dex roll. 15.
Okay.
Also, for fun, Damien tries to do a backflip.
Okay, go ahead. Roll athletics.
All right, that's a 20.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
You do a backflip. Tavian's just like, dude, you gotta show me how to do that one day. I can impress all of the ladies.
Okay.
But I mean, I do have this one over here, so maybe I don't need to.
Yeah, you're stuck with me, bitch.
Okay. So he also attempts to do a backflip.
Oh, fuck.
With his lovely athletics, or acrobatics of 3, he ends up getting a 23. He styles on you. He does a double backflip and lands on his feet and goes, "You got nothing."
I do. I tried to outdo him.
He got a nat 20.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I tried to outdo him.
Go ahead, try to outschool.
2.
Take a D4.
Take a D4.
Take a D4.
D4 and an 8. Okay. 2 damage.
There you go.
Bless.
He just face plants.
I help him up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll dexterity check.
You fall into mud.
And oh, there's rocks.
Oh, you break all your teeth. What a shame.
All right. So that's gonna end it. Again, I would love to have you guys continue, but
Bedtime.
oh, just to give you also so you guys can see this as well. There's the scale.
The scale.
Yep. It's at the bottom.
Oh.
Well, semi-bottom.
Zoom out.
Like middle.
Scale in miles. Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
Lord have mercy.
That's
Okay, cool.
That's how I determine your lovely
I mean,
things. It's based on
that's
how much you walk.
yeah, it's pretty standard for D&D.
Yeah,
Before we carry on, are we
you
resting?
don't understand
Else-
that. So a normal hike for a normal day's travel,
5 miles an hour.
yeah, it's something like that. Hike. Let's see. Walking is 3 miles per hour.
Can we jog and
Yeah.
get some cardio in?
The normal pace for one day is 24 miles.
Yeah, well, we don't have to. Wait, is this entire map a map?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, right. Small other question.
Mhm.
Which way did he say their old cave thing was?
He just kind of pointed towards this opening, like to go into the thing.
Fantastic. That's useful.
All right. And well, is there an actual map of their little town or no?
No, there's not. It's
Darn.
it's basically was just like quickly put up. Like you kind of get the impression that they're trying their best, given the fact that they
Yeah.
were just uprooted.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair.
And then it's in like a forest clearing depression.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can kind of like this is the actual forest. This is the dim shadow woods.
Ah, okay. So we're in there now.
Here.
All right.
I shall also reveal the name of the map, just so you can get an idea of just how massive this map is.
Oh, Lord.
Would you allow me to use my cartographer's tools to try to get a little more fog of war cleared, or no?
Give me a roll.
Okay.
See if you understand the landscape. Yeah,
That
sure.
is,
Yeah.
that's a 19.
Yeah. I will do a few miles. But nothing too major. You're just gonna basically see it continue.
I know, but that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So, where is? Oh, I'm already on the reveal tool. Duh. I was like, where's the reveal? So, you kind of get the impression that it does something like that.
Okay, that works.
Mm-hmm. Like that's a relative path that you can take.
Okay, no other paths.
Not currently.
Not currently.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa. Awesome.
All right. Well,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
go to bed.
Yep.
How dare you sleep?
I will be doing the same.
So,
There you
good
go.
night.
Alright.
Mountainy
Good
night.
area.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, see, I'm happy I have cartographer's tools, and then I'll just share it with everyone else.
There's your information from cartographers.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Rough estimates from what you can see and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Mm-hmm. But
Nice.
yep.
Okay,
That
well,
should be good. I don't think there's
Okay.
anything else that you guys can do. You now have officially reached part 3.
Part 3.
Well,
Was
part 3 of this lovely scenario that you've started. That the parts
I
are
see.
quick. The parts
I
are
see.
quick.
So was the town meeting like 2 or something?
The town meeting was like 1.
And the investigation was 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is
Okay.
3. Yep.
And now we're going off to kill a bear.
Yep.
Okay, sounds fun.
Right.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure I'll see
Humans!
these-
You humans!
Humans.
Humans, we no fight!
I'm gonna head out. You guys have a nice rest
Yep.
of the day.
You
and
as
the
well.
rest of next.
Have a good night, Omegle.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.